All right, guys. Welcome back to the YoungKings podcast. I have my co-host here, Carlos.
What's up?
I have two guest stars actually today. We have Zeke Shaw
Hola.
and we have Zay Quarter.
What's good?
So, first things first, Zay Quarter. When's the new music coming out?
Oh,
Monday.
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 All right.
1/2020.
yeah.
I don't even have 2020.
Big moves. That's what I like to hear. You dropping an album or you dropping a solo?
It's
Or-
a tape.
Okay.
I wouldn't really call it an album just because I feel like that's more of like a professional approach.
Yeah.
I just I just record this shit in my room and send it to my dude, and then he sends it back. So
Cool.
How many songs are on it?
12.
12 songs?
Yeah.
Sick.
I believe.
Which one's your most fire song?
Like what should the viewers be?
Yeah.
Honestly,
Looking out
my
for?
whole tape. The idea for this was just to be a bunch of different vibes, I guess.
Yeah.
Like I like my favorite artists are always versatile, so I just want to like show versatility. So I'd say my favorite lit song on there is the very first song on the tape. It's called Quarter Flows. That shit's fucking ridiculous. And then I have a song called Xavier, but that shit's more like more conscious. Dear Michael, that shit's more conscious. And then I got like what I'm most excited about, I mean, I'm not trying to downplay this tape because this tape really slaps, bro, but I just finished writing this. It's a half love, half heartbreak tape to
Okay.
drop in February.
Okay.
I figure that's when most relationships either fly or die, you know.
That's pretty sick.
I think it's the type of quarter we've been waiting for, though.
Yes, bro.
It
I just been trying to get more raw and more authentic.
That's pretty sick. I don't think I'm subscribed to your music. I think I should.
Bro,
Sounds
please,
like
do.
on Spotify,
Please
right?
do. Yes, sir. There's
So-
a nice little follow.
How many albums do you have?
I only have one tape out, but
Hella
I had-
singles.
yeah, I have a lot of singles. I honestly have I think the most content out of like the people I know that rap, but I don't know. What sucks for me is I try to write every single day, so by the time that a song is done, and I think it's the shit, or I'd already thought it was a shit, but I've already made like 4 or 5 songs that are better than that now. So
Yeah.
I don't even want to release it, but you kind of still have
That's
to
the
just to
beauty of
show
music,
growth.
though, bro.
Yeah, show the growth.
There's so many, like Michael Jackson, for example. When that man passed away, you know they found a storage unit of his, found like 1,000 unreleased songs.
Bro,
For real?
Yes. I got a year ago today snap of me in my bedroom just listening like playing back the shit I just recorded, and it was honestly pretty hard. I think I'm gonna go. There's so many songs I forget.
It's not biased or anything.
No, I thought it would be shit. I swear to God, I listen to my old stuff, even the stuff that's out right now. Besides like a few songs, I cringe just because I'm already like way better than what I was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that shit was like, I was like, okay, talk your shit.
Hell yeah, bro. I mean,
Real fans,
right now,
bro.
it's only up from now. You know what I'm saying? It's only up from here.
Thank you, bro. Honestly, my whole goal now is just market and get the right people to listen.
Oh, yeah.
Cause
Easy.
I mean, now it's to the point where I feel like I'm consistent enough. Like anyone I show music, like whenever I meet new people, I'll be like, oh, you what type of music you like? And they're gonna say rap.
Yeah.
They're gonna say rap. If they don't say rap, they'll at least say like R&B or slow vibes. You know?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I got that. I'm about to work with this kid. This kid that goes to CU Denver.
Okay.
I mean, I dropped out, but I went with him. And his name's a Nice Umbrella Hat. He's like the fucking. He's one of the coolest kids. Like
Nice umbrella.
he makes like I don't really want to like categorize his music, but it has like a lot of electric guitar in it, but it's still like rap, but it's like that scream,
Yeah.
real distorted,
It's like some
grainy.
Suicide Boy shit.
It's honestly, but I would say it's up that alley, just like isn't like uniqueness. But
Okay, I feel that.
I'm about to hop on some tracks with him. I think that shit's gonna be fire too, just because it's just different.
Hell yeah,
you know?
bro.
The Real Fans and
Hell
the
yeah.
Ambitions Part 2. For anybody who knows that song, they
You're
know you
probably
need
the
part
only person that knows that song.
2. Alright, well, you're one fan that knows you need Part 2.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I think my favorite quarter song right now is probably gonna be Understood.
Thank
Really?
you.
Bro, when I dropped, I fucked with it so heavy, bro.
For like a
I actually had to smoke to that song to understand how it was.
Bro, you wanna know what's crazy about that? Is so like the way my chemo was. So you go in for that first week, you're in the hospital the entire time getting treatment.
Yeah.
And then that shit like makes you like a zombie, bro. Like I don't like you just get knocked out. Like I remember being in the moment, but once you get out of it, like that week is just a blur.
Yeah.
But then like the next 2 days after that, you're probably still kind of like zombie mode, but you're getting back into it. But then that third day, I'm good, but it makes you real insomniac.
Yeah.
So I literally just write. I mean, you guys are all still in school, you know, so all my friends are busy. I'm just sitting there picking my fucking nuts, you know. So I was just sitting there. I first wrote. Have you heard Jetpack Flow?
Yep.
I first wrote that one. I was like, this shit's kind of fucking hard, bro. It was right after we recorded for No Hook too.
Yeah.
So I was like, this shit's kind of fucking hard. Then I threw on another beat. You heard Grown Hoes with me and 47?
Yep. Oh yeah.
Then he sent me that shit. I'm like, this shit's kind of fucking hard, bro. The entire night, once it got to nighttime, bro, AJ Cervantes sent me the Understood beat, and I just listened to that shit. And at first, I had nothing to write for it, and then I said, "Am I understood? Understood?" And I just kept going.
Bro.
And so throughout the entire night, I'm texting a little Chaco group chat. I'm like, "Bro, I got a fucking hit. All these dudes are asleep for school and shit. It's like 3, 4 in the morning. I'm spamming the group chat like, "Bro, I got some shit." I waited till my parents woke up, went to work, and then I was recording.
That's fucking
That's
cool,
sick,
dog.
Bro.
That is so sick.
I
dude.
was on grind mode.
Do you make your beats?
No, so at first, when we first started, it was just trying to find like tight beats. I just look at my favorite artist type shit, and then we got paired with this kid Edot, and Edot never made any of my beats, but he did make a few of Nakeem's beats, and then I've never heard him, but I think Chris's new tape that I don't know when it's supposed to drop, but I think he has a few Edot beats on there.
Yeah.
But I got paired with this kid that lives in North Dakota. And his cousin lives out here, and he put him on to me, and that kid goes crazy on the beats, bro. I know you see that. That kid goes crazy on the beats, bro. Like, there's this one song I just made with him, the intro on there.
Yeah.
The little piano is me. I just got this new phone, and they got GarageBand on there, so I'm like,
Damn.
okay, bet.
GarageBand beats.
Yeah, so I was just fucking around. And dun, 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 dun. I'm like, okay.
Let's put some bass in it.
Well, I just sent it to him, and then what I'll do is I'll send like my favorite tracks, like from people that influence me, a lot of like Atlanta artists, and then I would say like, give me this vibe, and it'll sound completely different, like unique, but still you hear that same energy in it.
Yeah.
He's just cold, bro.
That's pretty sick.
His name's Rhett. That shit is crazy.
It's cold.
What about you, Zeke? What's going on with you?
Getting ready to go back to college. Hopefully
Yes.
that's moves.
Mesa.
Yeah, either Sunday or Monday or Tuesday.
I heard they call that place Pregnant University
Oh,
Yeah, but
what?
because there's not shit to do besides fuck each other.
Dead ass, huh?
No cap.
Shit, bro.
You
Well, I
know,
mean, you
people
guys
you're
are
hanging
all
out
out.
with, yeah, bro. There's. Actually, I'm not gonna put nobody on blast. But, hey, we got some people out there, hoes, bro. Hoes.
Hell no.
That's why I'm
bro.
waiting till marriage.
Virginia University.
Hell no. Who's lying,
Nah.
bro?
College, I recommend it to anybody. At least a year of going by.
Yeah, dead ass. I already
recommend it.
dropped out, but
Just for the experience?
it was
Yes.
still if you really don't care, I wouldn't waste your money. Like if
Yeah.
I were to go back to school, it would be community college. But the fact that I got that semester of meeting people like that have the same interest in you at least, or whatever you think you're interested in, you just meet a lot of cool people.
That's pretty sick.
You find out like a lot of different stories, bro. Like,
Yeah, bro. Which
Well, it's just crazy to go from the fucking you're stuck in a high school where like everybody knows each other for too long. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's
people
true.
And then
grew
when you
up
go
with.
out there and meet people that one don't even know your story, and two,
that's the best part.
and that's
Yeah.
what makes it real. Like that's just
A journey,
that's what
bro.
makes it cool, bro. Like being able to actually talk to people that you one don't know nothing about, and two they actually see it through your eyes.
Well,
still.
you see these beautiful ass women. Like I was on the
No
Aurora campus.
cap.
I swear to God, I was on the Aurora campus, and CU Denver has a real good medical program. So all these, and they have a real good bio and chem program. So all like these beautiful ass, smart ass girls, bro. That's
Yeah.
just walking in the food court. That's what I'd get
So
most of
don't
my
play with
song
me.
inspiration, bro. I swear to God, I put that on my soul. That's my favorite place.
Hey, girl.
I know. I would
Track.
I would just sit in the like the little tables, and I'd be writing. And if I start losing like inspiration, I just start looking around, and I just find like the girl that's catching my eye type shit, and just keep writing and keep writing. It's nice, bro.
Yeah.
That's how I wrote Ride Out. I swear to God.
Really?
Some girl I never even spoke to. I was just,
Jeez.
So I just stalked her a couple times to get the track flow.
Damn, that's
nah,
cool, bro.
I used to. There was one girl, bro. It was so beautiful. You know who Chantel Jeffries is?
I've heard of her.
Bro, she looks like a copy of her. But anyways,
Oh.
I knew she always ate and ate the same shit I ate every Tuesday. I knew she ate the same shit I ate every Tuesday, so I made sure ate that shit every Tuesday type shit. But I shot my shot. I was still bald quarter. Got shot down, but she's gonna feel stupid.
Check it out though, bro.
She was kind of a. I met her at a party though. She was kind of a bitch. I'm not gonna lie. That wasn't the biggest L, but she's gorgeous.
Yeah, I know that's the thing. Girls at college, they think they're on some other shit,
especially when they're the attractive ones.
Yes,
like when they know they're pretty and shit.
Yes, bro. They think they are just like the baddest bitch at that school. I'm like,
I'm not
no,
even
you're not,
college.
honey.
No, you're not.
I'm not
23
even in
Jennifer
college,
over there,
and I went
bad
into
bitch.
one party. Like I went to one college party, bro. I'm not even in college. I went in there, bro. Walked into the bathroom. Walked in on this white, like pale ass white bitch, bro. Doing coke.
I know it. I
was like, what
bro,
the
that's
bro?
white culture for
Yes,
real.
bro.
Straight heroin
like,
in the next
hell
stall.
no.
No,
Like
yeah.
you guys are
Bro.
off the shit, dog.
Off the shits too.
Seriously,
No,
like,
These dudes be not feeling shit. They feel like Superman off that shit. Hell no.
God.
I've never tried that shit.
Let me tell you about a fucking night. There was a football game that we had.
Yeah.
And for one, at Mesa, nobody goes to the fucking the football game. Everybody just tailgates their ass off. Literally, bro, like I promise you, there might have been like 100 people at this football game. Other than that, everybody was just drunk or high as shit at this field. And we go to that. We went to a swim house. The swim house party, lit as shit.
That sounds lit as fuck.
Every sport team has a house, bro, and it's just insane there. And then we went to the second party that same night. We went to. It was just like I'm gonna call it ghetto, bro, because it's just hood people. Everybody's swearing. At the end, we were leaving, and these Mexicans were talking shit to this black guy, bro. The black guy's dead ass walking down the street, shirt off. He's like, nigga, what's fucking good? Like, I'm here. These Mexicans ran to their car, pulled a gun, bro.
Oh,
and I was just like, oh, we gotta fucking go. Literally, the black guy just kept walking down the street, like, pull it. The guys just left, bro. I was just like, I'm gonna saw a nigga die. Went to
Ask for it too. What the fuck?
God.
I don't care how much clout he got from that, bro. That's not worth it. That's not worth it.
Working with like Mexican hood niggas is the scariest thing ever.
I think the scariest shit
Black
are
Air Force Ones.
I think what's scarier is the
Oh, some real shit, bro. I had to look at you and say, hell yes, bro. If they
I
wear
ain't
Air
testing
Force
them,
Ones,
nigga.
bro,
I'm not
and
testing
if they're
them.
black, like black shoes and everything, bro, oh, hell no. That is a whole nother level.
I think the worst shit is the kids that aren't about it, but they want to act like they're about it so much to where they just don't think, you know?
Straight up.
Like
No, I feel that.
adult that, and then in Aurora, there's a lot of people that just don't have shit to lose. Like it's a real kind of trash out there. Like I'm in a real good area, but it's like 5 minutes from a real bad area type shit. Like some people just don't have shit to lose, you know, and that's a whole different mindset. That
Literally, because they're just like, fuck it, why not?
yeah, like
Bro, if they have a
what am I-
body on their hands, bro, they don't give a fuck. Like,
No cap.
like what he said, bro. Like they got nothing to lose.
exactly. That's why I kind of just been staying out the mix, to be honest.
Yeah.
The only time I pop out is like to the calm areas, like.
Okay.
Little Brighton parties, bro. It was cool as fuck. I went to the Brighton New Year's party, and they treated me so nice. Like they were cool as fuck.
Hell yeah.
I hadn't seen them people in forever too.
Do you miss being around this area?
At times, but I think
It's also nice.
it's real nice because I just get to choose when I interact with people. Like I don't go to the store and run into random ass people, you know.
Yeah.
And I think it's kind of better for my music just because I had like a real isolation period this summer, and especially after the shit that happened at the start of this year, bro.
Yeah.
That shit was just real nice.
Congrats to that,
So
bro.
since you guys went to college, everybody says like once people go to college, they lose like all their high school friends. Is that how true is that?
I think people, if you expect to get babysat by your high school friends and get checked in on
Hell
every
no.
day, then yeah, you're gonna think you lost your friends. But like, I think what you just gotta realize is like everyone gets real overwhelmed. We don't know what the fuck we're doing, you know. Like even the kids that think they know what the fuck they're doing don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Hell yeah, bro.
So. I don't know. I think I'm the type where, like, if I'll see someone post some shit and I know I haven't talked to them in a minute, then I'll be like, oh, shit. Like, let me just reach out, make sure you're...
Yeah, you're doing
Like,
good.
yeah. But...
Because, I mean, at the same time, bro, like, it's hard to even reach out to people that, even over, like, social media or over anything, bro. Because, I mean, everybody's busy. No matter what you're doing. If you're doing school, work, music, everything, bro, you're always busy. Like you're always busy, bro. Always have a schedule.
Yeah.
And like, and even when they come back out, like like Zeke and all them come back out from Mesa and stuff, like it's hard to even make plans then, because like
We
you come
just
out
got
here,
back from-
you come
we
out
gotta go
here
see
with the
people.
schedule, bro. Like you don't come back home and say, all right, bro, what does everyone want to do? Like you were making plans like before you even left.
Literally, bro.
To college.
Yeah, no, freedom of time is like the biggest thing on in my mind.
Yeah.
And I just want to be in a position where I don't have to report to somebody, you know. Which I mean
so
that's
you
like
want to be like have a boss.
yeah, I
Yeah,
mean that's
I feel
everybody
that.
that's everybody's dream. But I feel like the big difference is just some people do it and some people don't.
I'm not gonna lie, you do like when I came back or when I went up to Mesa, I didn't notice like how to word it. Like people did switch up. You definitely have people
Yeah.
switch up on you real quick.
Yeah.
But it's not to that extent that everyone wants to claim it as.
Yeah,
though.
that's how it feels at first, especially like that's how
Yeah,
I
I was like
felt.
definitely at first I was twisted, but I was just like, oh shit,
Yeah,
all right.
that's how it really
Yeah.
feels. But like
Like true colors are found.
yeah, but then I also kind of looked in the
It's kind
mirror
of reality,
like
bro.
I-
This is life.
I kind of looked in the mirror like, who am I checking up on? You know, like I check up
that's
on
true,
I
yeah.
check up on them maybe like 10 people
Mm-hmm.
on like a regular basis. Anyone else, it's if you reach out to me, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
be too busy to help you. But
Yeah.
I'm not just thinking like we got shit on our plate, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think you put it the best way possible, bro. I mean, like I said, like it's hard to reach out to people. I
Yeah.
mean, even like I said, oh my
I'm
god,
What the?
I'm the worst replier too, cause like my Snap, I just have so many bullshit people that I don't know, so I just don't be replying on there, and I don't like people having my number either. Like
Yeah.
unless like I personally know you type shit, and
Yeah.
we have like anything to talk about, you can have my number, like not no bougie shit like
Yeah.
that. But
Yeah.
there's some people, you know,
yeah.
bored on their free time or prank calling you and shit.
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God. I prank called him before.
Yeah, bro.
See, that's high school shit.
That's
You really don't realize how much time you just waste while you're in high school until you
Literally,
graduate.
Mm.
Like, oh, dude,
Bro,
fuck.
like I
You
said,
sit
bro.
there for hours just wasting fucking time, and in reality, all that time you really could have been doing something. No
Hell
cap.
yeah, bro,
Like
I
if you
mean-
realize that within that moment, but
Like yeah, like you were saying, like back in high school, it's nothing but time at all. Like
Yeah.
I know, like going to school, you think like, oh, I got a school day to do, but that's just like normal to you. So like after school, bro, like you're just like, fuck, am I gonna do with the rest of my day? Like,
Literally,
you know what I'm
bro.
saying?
Like I used to fill my time with a girlfriend. Now I can barely keep a conversation going until it's nighttime.
literally,
I wake up if there's a girl I'm talking to, I'll wake up and be real solid, and then once my day starts and I get out of bed, she's not hearing from me until
until
like
nighttime.
yeah, until like maybe like afternoon, lunchtime. I'm sitting there, I check my phone, see she texted. If not, bro, that's a GG.
Bro, it's hard. Like it's hard to try to contain a relationship out of high school, dude.
No,
Like,
They gotta
that's
have that,
hard as
bro. Tell me
fuck.
why I was in a situation. Chaza told me, like, what are you doing with your life? You know, like, and so then I really put my foot to the gas on the music shit, and now I just.
Is that when it was like confirmed?
Yeah,
Like,
now
you're
it's
doing this?
I don't have time. You don't have time. I'm like, bro, what
For
the
real,
fuck did
bro.
you want from me?
I mean, that's how I felt these last once we kind of came out of summer, because I knew I wasn't gonna go back to school, so I was like, what am I gonna do with my time, bro?
yeah,
Like,
but I don't think there's any knock on that. Honestly, I feel like it was a waste of my money to go to school just because that early, just because like we're 18, 19.
That's why I
fuck,
regretted
the
just
fuck do we
rushing it.
think we're doing?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm pretty sure it'd be hard, like going back to school when you're like 30-something years old.
Because
You know?
that's not a choice. Like you,
Yeah.
but honestly, I don't know, because you build that work ethic within your job, paying your bills and shit. I
Yeah.
feel like going to school would be such like a
think like finally let me get this off like my chest.
Yeah.
like
Okay.
just relax. You get to go into a social environment, like that shit's always nice. College homework can be stressful. I don't know anything too much. I was doing a music degree, so like my shit was just a whole different category.
Yeah, yeah.
So I can't really tell you if you went for any other degree, but it wasn't as stressful as people make.
No, it's definitely, bro. It's just paying attention.
Yeah, I was
Real
about to
shit.
say-
Paying attention and just
Yeah.
doing the work, bro. Then you're
Bro,
graduating.
it's funny because high school teachers said that 100% of the time, if you just fucking pay attention, bro, you'll get it.
Yeah,
you'll
you'll
get it.
pass.
And like, I think it took me up to like the
My
last
senior
2
year.
weeks of senior year bro, to understand that, bro. To
Honestly,
understand that. And
You
I was
always
like,
figure that
oh,
out later in
hell
the
no.
year. It's fucking stupid.
And I was like last minute trying to put in projects, trying to get everything done. And I was
Yeah.
like, bro, am I even gonna walk? Like what the
But what was
fuck?
crazy, I got lucky with my situation when they pulled me out of school. I had enough grades in, they just froze my shit, bro. So
Oh, really?
I was done. As soon as basketball ended, I was done.
I was gonna say, bro. I was gonna say because for you, bro, I couldn't imagine, dog. Like
It was
going
honestly
through all that
crazy, bro.
and then
Like,
even come back to school to be able to walk, bro. I was like, damn, bro.
That shit,
motherfucker really pulled it off.
I felt real goofy being bald, bro. I hated those pictures. I hated all that shit. But honestly, it was pretty cool. Like the love that people showed.
I low
like,
key fucked with it, bro.
Thank
fucked
you.
with it.
Yeah, my thing was like it sucked more starting college like that because this is like these people's first impression of me. They don't know, but I knew that like the same way you said everyone knows each other type thing. Like I've never really had issues with people. I just kind of keep to myself. If they don't like me, then I don't talk to them. You know.
Yeah.
So whenever that shit went off, the people at our school are real cool. Like I have a lot of love for our school.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, I mean, I don't think there's probably one person that out of our class or anything, or even out of that school still, that I have an issue with at all. Like,
I got one person, and that was the dude that. Rest in peace, Aries.
Oh yeah.
That's the only shit.
I think like, but like even out of high school, bro, I was just like, I don't have beef with anybody, like
exactly.
at all.
That
bro.
shit's
like,
childish too.
Yeah, I mean,
literally,
to me, bro, like
time.
if you have an issue with me, bro,
and you're
you
wasting
have,
you're doing it
yeah,
yourself.
like I don't see you every day anymore. You know, like I don't see you every day. So like, if you have an issue, bro, all you have to do is just take me off social media.
Yeah, that's
do whatever you need,
shit,
bro. Like,
why still got me on everything if you don't like me?
Yeah, for real,
bro.
People were just gonna hate. I'm like, why are you still looking at my shit then? Bro?
Yeah,
get the fuck out of here.
Bro. You're hating on me while you're just sitting on your couch watching me.
Sitting on your couch.
Watching you move, bro. Yeah,
for real.
Fuck you, bro.
I could do that, bro. And I was like, once I got out of like seeing people every day, and I was like, bro, if you reach out to me, we can have a conversation. But like, if you ain't gonna reach out to me, bro, I got things to do. You know. People
try to understand like. After a while, I just started matching people's energy. If you're gonna fuck with me, I bet I'll fuck with you. If you don't fuck with me, I ain't.
My thing is, I'm a firm believer though in the kill 'em with kindness thing. So I won't go out of my way to be nice to them, but if I see them at a function and we make eye contact, I'm saying hi, I'm smiling, everything. You know, like you're gonna feel like it. Have you ever like been mean to someone and they're nice to you back? You just feel like a fucking dickhead.
Yeah, you feel like
even if they did something wrong,
even if you really don't like the fucker, you still are like
later,
fuck you.
Like later during that time, bro, you go up to me like, my bad, bro. My bad. I can see that, bro. I don't know, like I said, seeing people like, cause I'll still go to parties in there and I'll see like everybody back from school and stuff. It's still good to see people, you know. Like,
I love seeing people I recognize.
Hell yeah, bro. Like, what was it? Like that one party we had at Edgar's. Like I saw Zeke there, and bro, I can't tell you how long it's been since I've seen Zeke. Yeah. Like ever since before. I mean, because I don't even think we even hung out during the summer, bro. Before he went to college, like it was a minute. Like probably the day we were walking is the last time I saw him. Dude. And shit, dude, I was like, it's crazy how much time can fly by. Within how long has it been since we graduated? 8 months now?
Yeah.
Like it's been a minute.
It literally felt like I've been graduated for like 2 years.
Yeah.
Seriously,
like
bro.
I've been doing like.
Time moves.
It's like, what was I doing with my life beforehand? But
literally.
So, like, what was your guys' like stupidest, funniest like high school experience?
I got a lot, bro. Remember when we
snuck in the store?
Yeah. Well, we know some guys.
Okay.
We know some guys that snuck in the Stewart, and this shit was funny, bro. So
fucking Josh, bro.
God. You know what's funny is I wasn't even there, but I knew the story. Like that's how big shit was in the moment, bro. I was like, you're lying. You know way you fucks did that.
Come on, say the story. I want to hear.
All right, so no, I think it was me and Akeem that first found the shit out. Okay. That you could climb on top of this middle school and walk around, and we were like real young. I think
freshman, sophomore year.
Yeah, freshman to sophomore year, and so. That shit was we didn't do no drugs or nothing, so that shit was cool, you know. Like, that was our free time, and I noticed one time, you know, I showed all them it like one by one, and I remember one time we were up there in these hatches that are normally locked, one of them wasn't locked, and so we opened that shit, we're like, look around, and so then we go down the ladder, and it's in this boiler room, and it's real hot. So some of us took our jackets off. People were plugging in their phone like to charge it because we didn't have no battery, and so put our hoodies on, tighten the shit right. First, I poked my head out the door, no hoodie or anything. I look straight up and the camera's right there. I'm like, bro, put the hoodie on. But then I'm just like, well, fuck, we're already here. They already see me, you know. So fuck it. So we get out there. What we didn't realize is that the camera was facing the exit.
Oh.
And so it didn't see me yet.
Cameras,
but
right?
it's a motion sensor camera. We didn't know that. I assumed if there was a motion sensor, it would already gone off, you know?
Yeah.
And so We're in like a long single file line. I'm in the front. I'm in the front, walking towards the lost and found part, like the office part of the building, and then I forgot who's in the back. But all I hear is we got Xavier, Adam, Emilio, Zeke, and all you hear is, "Oh my God!" And that's me because I just clicked that he just said our names right underneath this fucking camera. So I'm like, "You motherfucker, bro!" Like I was pissed, you know. I'm like, "You just caught me lacking," and then so we just keep walking, and we weren't on no like harmful shit. We weren't trying to steal nothing. We walked in front of the office, bro. I took the first step in front of the office, and the loudest noise I've ever heard in my life.
Oh my God!
And then all of a sudden we turn around and I'm in the back now. And everyone said, "I watched." And we had inside there was this big ass door that it took like two of us to move this weight. To keep it open because we didn't want to get locked in the bitch. It was a one-way door, you know? Yeah. And I watched all of these motherfuckers run past that door. I'm thinking about our phones up there. I'm thinking about our jackets, bro. And so I see all of them go past it, and I'm like, well. I was like, well, it looks like I know what I got to do. So I go up those stairs. It's like 2 flights of stairs with a real, like, short base. And then, so I sprint up it just fine. Go grab the handful of the stuff, unplug the chargers, the phones. Start take off running, bro. I biffed the shit down the stairs, like the entire set. Probably like 2 steps down.
I biffed like the hard stairs, right?
Yeah, no. It was like those rubber ones with the little.
Okay.
Yeah, but still, bro, it was steep. It was steep too. Yeah. So like, there was no saving myself, bro. I biffed all the way fucking down, got back up, and I took off. I swear to God. I think the only person in front of me by the time that they got to Second Creek, like I caught their ass. I think the only person that was with me was him. Like I sprinted the fastest I ever sprint. I got out there and these fuckers already crossed the street in that little field where that new park got built.
Yeah, bro.
Remember when we used to run through that shit?
Literally, bro.
Oh, hell. And you guys made it out that bitch alive?
Shut the fuck up.
Like, no, I mean like no cops, no nothing.
No, they pulled up.
Oh,
we were at Josh's house and you could see it from there. That was like the most boneheaded shit we've ever done.
But you still got away with it though, right?
Yeah, I never wore those clothes again.
No, my funniest time probably had to be, I was chilling with like Caleb and Dylan and all them. It was Autumn's birthday, bro. Actually, not even funny. It's just like that day in general was just like, what the fuck?
Autumn, Autumn,
She's a senior right now.
Yeah, Autumn, yeah.
So it was her fucking birthday. When I was chilling with these niggas, we were smoking. Literally, it was that summer. We were smoking like 9-10 blunts a day. Like that was just like every fucking day, bro.
Damn.
Yeah. I got cancer.
Yes, bro. I hope you know. You never.
That's the crazy shit. You can ask me. I never hit that shit. Never nothing. Like I occasionally would try to blow a O or shit, but it would fuck me up after like my second hit, and I'd stop. Yeah. So that shit blew my mind. We keep going.
Yeah, so we were probably like 4 blunts down already that day, and it was like 2 o'clock already. So we were all high as shit already. Autumn's like, yeah, pull up to my birthday party. Every fucking 30 minutes, one of these niggas, we look at each other, let's go smoke. 2 more blunts that session. God. 2 more blunts. We left 5 times that day, bro. Every 30 minutes, it was...
Fuck, dude.
I fucked with
That's
that.
weird because I never really like...
You didn't green out or anything? Mm-mm.
Honestly, like...
You don't tap out,
Damn. I feel like I should, but if I'm already there, bro, I keep going.
Literally,
bro. And
but
you know,
I never knock people like that. I believe it's like a fully to each their own world as long as you function happily.
Literally.
Like do whatever gets you by.
I mean, I've only smoked once.
Yeah, bro.
I've been smoking every day since sophomore year.
I tried it sophomore, summer to junior year, and I would occasionally do it the end of junior year. Yeah. But I never basketball dreams, you know. Yeah. I never really wanted that shit to get in the way.
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely. I mean, I rap about it. Like it's a fun time, but if you're just fine without it, I wouldn't.
Literally, I wouldn't waste your time.
Didn't you say that like vaping kind of fucked up your lungs? Like it
bro,
gave you
on some real shit, bro. Like
I believe it.
I don't recommend vaping at all. Like I do it, but I don't recommend it. Like I do it because it's like immune to me now. Like bro, I used to do it for getting buzzed, and now I don't even get buzzed anymore. No, so now it's just it's like breathing me now. Right? So I mean, to a point now,
bro, that's fucked up.
You gotta
do that.
That shit. I knew. Soon as that shit came out, bro, I was like, "There's no way this is good for you." My mindset was just, if I'm gonna smoke, I might as well get something from it, you know, like not this fucking headache, you know.
Yeah, I didn't really like it, to be honest. Like it just like it made me feel uncomfortable when I tried
yeah,
it.
it just made my head kind of like fuzzy.
Like buzzy, right? And
Yeah.
it didn't feel good to me.
I forgot.
I don't know why people liked it.
For the funniest shit, I
I
probably
really
got told
don't know
after,
either,
like, whenever...
I feel like everyone felt that, but some people kept going, bro.
Bro, after my fucking parents found out that I was vaping, and that was
You
like...
wanna tell the story
what,
on how they
my
found out?
junior
I
year,
can
bro?
imagine
Oh,
your
my
dad,
junior
I'm
year,
finding
bro.
out, bro.
I can imagine your dad.
Oh,
bro.
yeah. Oh, bro, I
Literally.
tell you right now, I was sitting in my room, bro,
Code V.
chucking clouds.
Oh,
And I'm sitting there, bro. I'm sitting there, and my dad walks in, thinking I'm in a music video or some shit, bro. And my dad walks in.
It's in a music video.
My dad walks in. He goes, damn, it like that. And I'm like, oh, shit, bro. And he was like, he's like, we'll talk about it tomorrow. And I was like,
So
I looked at my vape and I said,
This ain't
shit.
worth it.
Yeah,
I
you,
said,
no, you
damn.
kept going on.
I said, damn.
You already
And I just
fucked.
kept on going.
You're already fucked.
Yeah, I
bro.
was like,
I got caught
I'm already in
smoking
too
weed
deep. Oh,
in my
hell.
bedroom.
So what happened there?
Bro,
So
yeah, what happened there?
I'm just a fucking stupid ass fuckhead. So I'm hanging out with Bishop. We smoke. The blunt ends. He says, "Oh, bro, just keep that." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." Go home. I'm like, "Well, I don't want this to stay in my car because I go to lunch with people and I maintained during high school. No one really knew I smoked.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I don't want my car smelling dank, you know.
Yeah.
So I brought it inside. First stupid mistake. My parents get home. I'm just vibing. Then I see this. I start smelling it in my room. I'm like, fuck, bro. What
like,
do
what am I
do?
gonna do?
And
you
then
did it?
then I remembered Maddie.
Did?
Maddie smokes all the time at her
Okay.
house. I think her mom just doesn't give a fuck, but I still asked her. I'm like, how do you do it? She says, I smoke in the bathroom. She says somehow the steam cancels out, and I'm
What?
my dumb ass. It don't make no
How
sense.
does that make
Yeah,
sense?
I said that's some pen
So
dogs
the
type
tiles
shit.
don't- it don't-
absorb the smoke.
It don't make no sense, bro. But you know, as soon as you touch the weed, you just see it's stupid.
You're just like,
You're
oh,
just
this is a
stupid.
good idea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just become stupid. And so I'm like, oh, that sounds solid. Spark that shit up. I'm
You
know,
take a
yeah,
picture.
I'm taking videos and shit. I'm smoking in my room,
Feeling
bitch.
like you're the shit.
Yeah, literally, I'm sending to the group chat, grown man shit.
Grown man.
literally got grinded for 2 months after that. I'm taking a shower, right?
No way.
High as fuck, washing my balls.
No.
I'm showering. I'm showering. They leave. I'm like, oh, my high ass.
Yes.
Yes, think I got it. And then I get out the shower and my screen is getting lit the fuck up. Mama dog, mama dog, mama dog, mama dog. Open it. She says, "Why does it smell like weed in our house?" He knows you're smoking, Xavier. Don't lie to us. I said, They know.
Yeah.
Mom,
So I gotta go out the window.
You have so many scenarios playing through your head, bro.
I
You
flushed
said,
it down the toilet.
Did you really? No way. You
Well,
didn't
I
know.
mean, my
I
thing was
mean,
it was
yeah.
in two. It was in two. So I flushed the thing that was already lit down the
Oh
toilet. I
my
had two
God.
roaches, and then when I got caught, bro, I swear to God, I was about to light that bitch up again. And my mom whips open the door and says, "Are you serious?" I guess she heard the. And I told her, I said, "I'm already going down, mom. Just let me." Just
let it happen.
Bitch, don't kill my vibe. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking.
It's
bro.
okay.
I
That's
am
fucking
a
sick.
sinner.
Yeah.
You just play the song right in front of her.
That's
He's
sick,
probably
bro.
gonna sin again. Lord,
As you're lighting it up.
forgive me.
That's what I like to hear, bro. No, after I got caught vaping, bro, my mom and dad were like, for real? Like, you really do that? And I'm like, I don't know. What do you want me to tell you?
No.
Like sorry, no, I don't. Like, that couldn't be mine, bro. But the funny thing is, I can't tell you, bro.
That is, Mom. I'm
I ain't
sorry.
gonna lie,
It
bro.
wasn't.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Checks it. What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Whose is this?
Maya.
I was straight up, bro. My mom was like, so how long you been doing it? I looked at her, I said, a month. And after this is senior year, I've been doing that shit since sophomore year. I said, a month. And she goes, well, then whose is it? And I can't tell you, bro. I'm a bitch. And I told my mom, I said, it's just my friend's mom. Like, I was just chilling. And he said, I can just keep it for a night. It's just to hide it out for him.
No, I mean, back against the wall, you gotta do what you gotta do.
No
bro.
cap, bro.
You gotta do
No cap.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Lose a friend, but I'm not getting grounded.
I said, I'm okay with losing a friend than
Back
losing my
then, it
damn
was
life, bro.
Eat or be
price to
eaten.
Yeah.
Eat or be eaten.
so-
A small price to pay for salvation.
Hell yeah, bro. And I'm
God.
sitting there, and my mom goes, all right, well, we'll talk about it tomorrow. So, okay, like 2 months later, bro, I'm sitting in my room. I bought myself a whole new one because I was like, okay, I ain't finna get caught with this again. And so I'm sitting in my room again, chilling, and you could hear it. You can hear, like, when it's going off.
Like that.
Yeah. And my mom goes from the door, are you serious right now? I was like, I said, Mom, I'm just chilling playing some Xbox. Like, just let me vibe. And
God damn it, Mom.
Yeah.
Go straight
out of my room. Why don't you understand me?
Yeah. It's just a phase, Mom. Let
my
it
life
be.
now.
I'm just picturing you having that shit in your hand.
Yeah.
Whose is that?
Oh my god.
What? I'm as mad as you, Mom. Who gave me this shit?
Yes,
Dick
bro.
in your hand.
I just sat there and I said, I'm sorry, I ain't gonna do it again, my bad. And then after that, once they caught me for the third time, bro, I just looked at him and I said, it's mine. Like, I can't tell you anymore. She said, all right, well, are you still gonna do it? I said, Mom, I paid $60 for that. I'm still gonna be doing it. And she said, all right, well, don't be doing it at the house then. I said, cool. And that's right when I got my car, bro. I had to sit in my car and vape. If I was feeling like fiending or something, bro.
You walk out, going to vape.
Got my keys, went to the car, and I said, fuck it.
My thing was, I was working at Quiznos during the basketball season senior year,
Mm-hmm.
and because I'd only work one day a weekend.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, I just hit up my boy Home Run. Shout out fucking Home Run, bro.
Okay.
Bro, but he's a cool ass dude, first off. But
Oh, yeah.
I'd slide through, and we'd smoke up, and then the worst part was, bro, is we get so stupid high, we'd want to play Fortnite with each other that same night, but by the time I get home and shower, this man's deep running games. I'm like, oh, I'll just play while I wait. Now I'm deep running games, you know, like
Yeah.
Home Run's solid, bro. What's weird is like when I met Home Run, I didn't think I'd be friends with him, but like that's still one of like my only like real friends today.
Honestly, that's how me and Elijah were.
Oh,
when
yeah.
we met in engineering.
I ended up going to college with Homer. And like I saw that fucker on campus. I'm like, no way, I didn't know you came here. Like, I could see it on his face. He didn't know either, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's just all love with him, bro. He's a cool ass kid.
I like him. I mean, I didn't really have too many conversations with him, but for the times it was, bro,
Yeah, he's
I
just,
had mad respect.
yeah. I was about to say he's honestly
Mad.
just a real genuine
Hell
kid.
yeah, bro. I mean, what was it? Like, we'd be in Miss Barwood's class for economics, bro. We were in there, and we was sitting there, and I found this jewel on the ground, bro. And that's right after I lost my vape, bro. I said, yeah, I might as well keep it. And so I walked into class chilling, bro. Home Run says, hey, bro, on some real shit, bro, have you seen a jewel around here? And I was like, oh, fuck, bro, this is this jewel. And I was like, on some real shit, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, here. And he's like, well, thanks, bro, 100%. And I said, sick. Bro, I can't tell you how many times we were hitting the fuck out of that thing in that class, bro. And Miss Barworth looked me in my eyes.
Miss Barworth
I was
did not give a shit, bro.
For real,
Bro, Miss
bro.
Barworth used to bump my shit, bro.
Oh God, I would be sitting with fucking AJ in the front of the class, just hitting his shit. Just
Awesome, Mercer, bro.
look
Shout
back,
out.
Miss Barworth. It's just, I'm just, oh.
I told Miss Barworth.
Sorry.
I told Miss Barworth about me getting grounded for getting caught smoking, bro. And it was the look of disappointment on her face. It was hilarious.
That's a woman you don't want to
I
disrespect.
love Miss
Shout out,
Barworth.
shout out Miss Barworth, bro. 'cause
Literally, bro.
She straight up did not give a fuck what we were doing, dog. Like
If you paid attention just a little to what she
Yes.
said, you're passing, bro.
yeah, she said, you can walk, bro. I mean, as long as
She's
you're
just-
doing the work.
I'm about to say she's just a real ass teacher, bro. She didn't care what you did with your time there. It should, but if you fail, bro, I saw her just be cold on some kids. Like, nah, remember when I told you guys you should do this, this, and this, and you sat back there talking to blah blah blah.
Yeah, she said,
like,
"Ain't
I
my
wasn't gonna
problem."
stop. Yeah, I wasn't gonna stop you as long as you don't interrupt the class. But
Yeah.
you fucked yourself up. I'm like,
She was
damn,
cool, bro. She
bro.
was.
Shout out the
was
wagon, Miss Franco.
I never had her, bro. Was she cool?
Yes.
Tell me why one day I was talking about the wagon and we were all laughing like.
I've heard some stories, bro.
So I'm like, oh my
God.
god, and I say that shit, and she just like kind of like laughs, but like you could tell she don't understand it. So
Yeah.
that shit made it 10 times funnier. She's a
Okay,
solid
bro.
ass teacher, bro. During my achievements, those two were my go-to teachers,
Yeah.
and Miss Jean Schneider.
Schneider.
Oh, Schneider's
Weren't you
lit.
in my class?
Yeah.
That shit was lit, bro.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Bro, I had Schneider, bro. I feel so bad, dude. I
She hates you?
disrespected the fuck out of her. Like the last day, of
She-
school, I felt so
No, to
bad.
be fair
dog.
though, she sometimes she be deserving that shit.
Cause I straight up, no, what I did was, bro, it was the last 2 weeks before we were about to start walking. I said, "You really think I'm gonna start doing all these assignments and shit, bro?" I was like, "I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna graduate and shit. I don't care." And so we're sitting in class. Everybody was on that Tetris shit. So I'm over here playing Tetris off my Chromebook, and I'm sitting there playing. She goes, "Mr. V Hill, I need you to get off Tetris,
Bro.
please," in front of everybody,
Fucking
bro.
Dataro used to do that same shit to me,
Yes, bro. And
They called me out in front of everybody.
I was sitting there, and
That
she
was
goes,
like their enjoyment. To do
yes.
that.
And so I'm sitting there and playing, and she goes, "Mr. V Hill, I need you to get off.
The worst
Tetris.
part is it's because they like you the most, but you just get real mad.
Yes,
like, bitch,
bro.
if you don't.
Yes, and I turned around. I said, Miss, it's fine, bro. I graduated in 2 weeks.
He's like, oh, it's fine.
She said, all right, Mr. V Hill, I need you to step out the room. And I said,
So sometimes she was going
Damn.
0 to 100.
yes, bro. And I walked out of the class. I was sitting there. She said, I need to know, are you going to pay attention or do you need to leave? I said, Miss, I'll leave. And I just left. I grabbed my Chromebook, bro. I left. I went to the cafeteria, played some more fucking Tetris, bro. Did not give a fuck. And so she says, so that next day I walk in, I say, hey, my bad, miss. Like, I didn't mean to be like that. Like, I was just telling you know, because I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave that school.
Sorry
looking
for
at that teacher as I left on some fuck shit.
You left her on red, bro.
Yeah. Yes, bro. And I felt so bad. And so she was cool. She was cool about it. She was like, hey, just know that, like, I know you're graduating, but we still deserve respect too, you know? And I said, I respect that. I have no problem with that. And so after that, bro, we were pretty cool. But she hooked it up with the community service hours, though, bro. Like,
for real?
She gave me 10 hours when I only worked an hour.
Bitch, I didn't do shit.
Yeah, honestly, I worked 2 hours. She gave me 8 hours.
Yes, bro. She's sick.
I didn't do one legit hour. Besides, like, for basketball tomorrow. We really didn't have a choice.
Nigga, no cap. I had at least, like, 50 plus, maybe 60 plus hours, but I only got 20 plus, bro.
Can it pass it to the team?
What? That was me pulling up to every fucking, when we had Wednesdays off freshman year, bro, I would pull up to Stewart Middle School every fucking time to go chill with Mr. Calcara and Miss Hill.
Bald ass Mr. Calcara, he's tight, bro.
I fucked with, bro, I didn't even go to Stewart, and I fucked with Miss Hill, dude. Miss Hill
was solid.
Real,
bro.
bro.
I mean,
she was there for a lot of my family.
Calcara was cool. I didn't have any issues with him. I mean, he was my track coach, so he was on my ass.
He's like a lover, hate you type dude.
Yeah, bro. Like, either he fucks with you or he does not fuck with you.
Like, get the fuck out.
And bro, I tell you right now, during track season, he asked me to do the 400. I said, bro, if you really think I'm doing the 400 this year, you got me fucked up. And you know what I did that next week? The 400. Because I was not trying to fuck with that dude. And I don't know, but he was a cool dude, though. I didn't have any issues with him. I thought he was pretty dope.
Mr. Cook as a teacher, bro.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Mr. Cook, if you're watching this, bro, fuck you.
Oh my I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I like Mr. Cook.
I'm gonna keep it up. I kind of fucked with him,
Were you in my class, too?
I was in...
Second hour, man.
I had third hour.
Bro, honestly, at least in my situation, I'm real good with, like, poems and shit like that. Mm-hmm. And I just paid attention. So he really fucked with me heavy. Like, he was definitely a hard ass.
Shakespeare, bro.
But you just gotta...
Bro, I will deck this nigga Shakespeare. Oh, my God. I do not listen to Mr. Cook talk about that shit anymore.
So bring up Shakespeare right now.
Mr. Cook, bro.
The only shit
I'll catch his hands out of school.
The only shit that would irk me about him is when he started making fun of, like, his like, shit. But
his
like,
accident?
Oh, like a lot of dark shit. But, like, you don't... But it's not even, like...
God.
It's not even like good jokes either. So you're just sitting there like
like that's cool, bro.
He said first day of school, he says, I got in a car accident, have a real bad leg, hip. But if I fall down, don't help me up.
He told me that shit, bro. And he even told me,
it was dead serious.
He said, it's okay if y'all laugh too. I mean, I don't care. And I was like,
just don't help me up.
I was like, bro, I ain't gonna laugh at you, bro. Like, I barely know you. This is my first day out here. I don't even know.
Shook. I was like,
yeah.
Hey, but I genuinely liked him, bro. He was real helpful. Just in my situation, I just went up there. I figured he would be the fucking worst one. I figured he'd still want me to do shit. Mm-hmm. And at first he did until I told him like I had to actually like go through like the actual treatments. Yeah, not like just like the minor caught it early, you know. And so after that, bro, he was just real. I'd go in there, tell him. He'd say honestly, I assigned this page, but if you don't do it, you don't do it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know, I liked him because, bro, there's even some still life tips that
I'll give him that.
From him right now.
Like, what are some life tips?
One thing he told me, bro, was he said that when you get out in the real world, bro, just be prepared for whatever life throws at you, dog. Like, if people don't fuck with you,
have
they
a savings
don't fuck
account.
with you. Yeah, exactly, bro. And like, I was like, you mean that? And he was like, hell yeah, dude. Like, he said, if people aren't gonna like, because in the real world, either people fuck with you or they don't. So if they don't fuck with you, send that shit right back, dude. Because what are you gonna lose? Like, you maybe will never see them again in your lifetime.
Literally, you literally see like 2% of the friends you had in high school after high school.
Seriously, bro.
Yeah,
I hang out with maybe 3 people out of high school.
Honestly, bro, I wouldn't really trip because you do get real isolated, and since you're not used to that, you're used to seeing everybody every day and being forced to socialize. It's kind of different, but I don't know, bro. I just took that time to kind of just really like think about who I am as a person, because you get told you get labeled of who you are in high school, and then that's you,
bro. That's how it went, bro. Like, no lie.
People would make fun of you if you try to change yourself too. Like
hell yeah, dude.
Like he's acting like all different. He's not usually like that, but sometimes you just change, you know.
Exactly.
Hell yeah, dude. And
people always change.
Like you were saying with the labels,
that's
bro.
the point.
You were labeled as whatever first impression you gave off. So like, if you were an asshole, like at the beginning of high school,
freshman year,
that's
shit.
how people labeled you. Yeah,
year, bro.
That's just how it went, dude. And like, for me, like, people just labeled me as like, he's just a dude that kind of just vibes out,
bro.
dude.
You're Oregon Doug.
I didn't call you Doug.
Shout out Doug, bro. And
had the Xbox account.
Hell yeah, bro. And I mean, to me personally, bro, it's just like you can label me as whatever you want, dude, but at the end of the day, if you fuck with me, you fuck with me. If you don't, you don't. That's just how it is. Yeah. And like, I ain't here to force anybody to stay. I ain't here to force anybody to leave.
That mindset is what got me most like positive. I feel like I had a real good high school experience just because that was my mindset, bro.
Yeah.
The people that didn't like me, I can't even name them because I genuinely treated them like they were just not existent.
Right?
Yeah, like.
Yeah, I mean that's how you're supposed to do it, right?
I cared what people thought about me a lot in high school.
Like, I mean,
cared about that shit.
Everyone does,
bro. If you didn't fuck with me for a while, then I was just like, why? Why don't you fuck with me? Like, I took it kind of personal for a while.
I think you'd confront them or what?
I wouldn't even confront them, but it would just like I wouldn't even say anything to the person really, but it would just like me. I would just question like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, why don't you fuck with me?
No lie, dude.
I don't really like. I think everyone does. You know, everyone's gonna think about that. We all care about what people say about you, but like.
If you just channel that out, bro.
I genuinely saw like high school and life as like we're all like our own brand in a sense. Like however you carry yourself is how people are gonna treat you. Yeah. So I would just give off like a nice down to earth vibe. Like I'm not acting like I'm better than you, but I wouldn't let people just disrespect me.
Exactly. It's like all about respect, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you respect until you either lie to me or you're a dickhead.
Yeah,
to someone that doesn't deserve it,
bro. Like I was saying, like that saying, like kind of like innocent till proven guilty. You know what I'm saying? Like unless you like show me that I can't respect you, then
I know people say respect is earned, but like, and I can see that in certain climates, but in a fucking suburban, respect, right? In a suburban community where we're all on like
the same type shit.
Yeah, the same type shit. Like, there's no
you
don't got no name. Yeah, you don't got no name to be proven. Like,
yeah.
Those are the type of kids that I wish I would have just gotten some fights with. Like, I'm always more like I'm not scared to confront anybody, but I'm
more of a love.
You're not gonna press
I'm not gonna. Yeah, like I'd rather just. That's just too much energy.
Yeah.
I just feel
because then I'm mad for the rest of the day.
Like if you are able to let people dictate how you're supposed to live your life, or let people dictate how you're supposed to feel that day, wake up that morning, go to sleep that night, bro, you're not gonna live happy at all. You will not live a single breath happy at all.
I saw a quote. It was the reason why people get like depression is because they're straying further away from them actual selves.
Yeah,
no, absolutely.
Yeah. It's like that honestly, like during all my shit, what was weird is I wasn't really sad during it all. Like it was more just like I remember when they told me I had chemo, like I was gonna need to get chemo, and I just kind of sat there and I was smiling before he told me that. Like that was the first time I heard it. I was smiling before that and I was smiling afterwards. Cause like it just was like a real numbing situation. But when I got cleared and now I'm just bald and I feel ugly, got no eyebrows type shit, but I have no like excuse really, you know, like I'm not still going through that shit. Like you have an excuse, but like I don't know, like it really fucks up your mindset. And like you said, I just noticed myself getting way different. I started treating people differently. People that I cared about type shit. I just was real neglectful and like
because like time is short and like you never know when it's gonna stop.
That was the first time I have a line I understood. I said I felt the most alive. All parts of me were dying, but that's real life.
That is
real, bro.
Is that on a song? Because that's some fire shit right
there. And I mean, bro, like seriously, like, and I'm assuming during that time though that you were going through all that, you really figured out who's riding with you and who ain't.
The thing though is like I did, and then sometimes I took it too far. Where I'd overlook into like certain people's actions towards me. They would do one real negative thing, but like on any other circumstance I know that it would just be a conversation about it. I'd understand their side, I'd tell them my side, and then me and that person would have got through it.
Yeah.
But instead, I just took it and I'm never the type to build walls. I'm like the most communicative person that I know. Like, I'd rather just talk about it. You're just one conversation away from being cool with most people. You know what I mean? So, but instead, I just like fully drew back from people. Like, you give me one little reason to think that you're on some fuck shit, and I would just completely draw back and just be real selfish. And
I remember when you didn't fuck with the Cocoa Boys your last week in chemo.
Yeah, well, cause besides
the Cocoa Boys,
there's like 10 of us. Besides him, Bishop, and IJ, I didn't really see a lot of them. Maybe that one time, and at the time it felt fucked just because like. I'm like, well, shit.
We're family.
Yeah,
Cocoa Boys were family. Bro.
I mean, in the
was
end
it
of
like your group or what?
Yeah, in the end of the day, they're all still my boys. Yeah, it was for him.
No, I don't fuck with them.
They're all still my boys, and I know it wasn't on no personal shit.
Yeah.
Like they're about to graduate. They're seniors on their way out of high school. So I never held that anger, I guess, towards them. But in the moment, I was just like real like, bro, what the fuck? Like why aren't you guys here? I don't want to say no names.
Yeah,
you don't need to say names.
But people
like,
around.
Yeah, but nah, they're definitely they're real ass dudes. Like,
like family.
For me at least, and I don't know, and that's like an example. Like, I would just take something like that where like, sure, it might seem bad, but like then a few months out of my treatment, I'm like, well, they already came and saw me once. Like, I'm not expecting them to babysit me. Yeah. But in that mindset, you know, you just
Because it's. I ain't even went through shit like that, but like I'm assuming during your time though, it's kind of hard to tell like whether someone really fucks with you or someone really doesn't. If they're just being sympathetic because it's like you're actually going through that. Yeah. Because it's hard to do that.
That's another thing, bro. Is like I didn't like when people would tell me I'm strong for it, like just because like in the moment I didn't have a choice. Like I'm not gonna I'm not gonna not get treatment. Like I understand where they're coming from, and I appreciated just like the message, but it just kind of I wasn't feeling strong to myself. Like, I had like a lot of issues. So when they said that shit to me, I'm like, you don't know the half of it. Yeah. Well, but it was just out of care. Like, I don't think anyone really showed me fake love. I just think it's people that never expressed the love to begin with. Like, that's time like the shit, like when people die, you know, people that you never knew really.
I stand that shit, bro. Juice WRLD, when that fucker died, no, you're gonna continue your story. When Juice WRLD died, do you know how many views people followed him on Instagram?
Everybody that dies, bro. Like, that shit is so dumb. I have mad respect for like anybody out there. Like even if I don't know you, I'll still respect you up until you prove me wrong to not respect you. So, like,
that is a bad thing.
I mean, even for like Mac Miller, like I never really listened to Mac Miller growing up, bro. I never did. So I mean, that's why I never posted about it. Ever. Never Same did Nipsey. Anything about it, bro. Exactly, bro. I never listened to Nipsey's music, so I never posted it. And like, and when I see everybody like posting about it, this and that, and I'm just like, dude, like why do you gotta do that? I
personally, I don't see anything wrong with cause like some people you just don't realize that you take for granted, you know, like if my grandparents were to pass away, for example, I'd be fucked, but I don't ever like this sounds bad, but I don't reach out to them that as much as I should. That's true, yeah. So like I don't really you don't take it I try not to judge people to that full extent, but I also, in my personal opinion, don't see social media as a place where I would grieve.
Dude, oh my god. Okay, like, so I actually lost like my best friend, right? Yeah.
Damn, you knew that. I heard that shit.
He was like
his best friend,
bro,
brother.
Like, yeah.
Damn, bro, I'm sorry.
It's alright.
When I heard that shit, that was crazy to me.
It's just so fucked up. People like post about him, and like people that barely talk to him post about him. You know what I mean?
That's right. And especially in your situation, for me personally, I would have gone to school pressing.
Oh yeah, that's your homie. I would have read, bro.
Like that shit.
It would have been like heads on sight with a nigga.
I'm like trying to fucking get over like my best friend not being able to see him again and seeing like constant pictures and reminders of him. It just hurts.
And especially, it would be different if it was someone that you knew fuck with him, but when they don't show him any love, that's gotta be impressive.
Especially the fucking school too. The school fucked it up too because they mentioned his name at the assembly. They said rest in peace, Daniel. That's it. But someone else passed away. I think she was like a junior or something.
Oh, there's the girl.
And like
no, I don't think it was. I don't think it was Aries. I think it was a girl out of your guys' school this year, right?
I heard about that shit too. That was terrible, bro.
It's horrible. But I kind of wish like why didn't they do the same thing for my homie too? You know what I mean? Like they had therapists come in. They had like the whole library was shut down just to have therapy. You know what I mean? Yeah, for like students and teachers. People were crying and shit. But like my friend, he only got a mention. That's it.
Yeah, no, bro. I remember I just moved out, me and Keem, and then Keem was the one that told me, And I never had no classes with him, but I always remember seeing that kid posted up like when you go down the stairs like in the main, he's off to the right by like the front doors.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's someone I saw every single day type shit.
Yeah.
So that shit was just crazy, bro. Like
I said, bro, like if you know the dude personally or you know that person personally, like I understand.
I think even if you don't know him, it's okay.
Show your support.
Yeah.
But don't go make it seem like you were with that dude.
But who are you showing your support to, though,
at
the end of the day? Like, why do you need sympathy for that?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
in the end, I was basically with Daniel with, like, my entire, like, high school life, you know what I mean? Like, in middle school, and, like, you don't see me posting about him, like, every single day.
But,
and that shit hurts my heart.
Another thing, bro, on the opposite of that, I had one person tell me, because I didn't make a single post about Aries, but you can ask Zeke, bro. That was part of like our fucking middle school crew.
I grew up there since
I
didn't make a single post, and I had someone had the nerve to tell me like when I made a comment about that kid that I said the only kid I got an issue with. Mm-hmm. When I made a comment about that, she's like, "Well, why do you even care? Like, you didn't post nothing or nothing." I'm like, "What the fuck does that mean?"
Why do I have to post something? Make it look like
it's fake attraction.
You can believe whatever you believe in. I have my set beliefs. In my opinion, that's how I'm gonna communicate with who passes. Yeah. They're not gonna see what the fuck I post on my story. At that point, and if I were to do it, I know my mindset, so that would solely just be for attention, and that's not what I'm on, you know. So I'm not saying that's what everyone does when they post it. We all grieve differently. There's no wrong way to grieve.
Some people,
some people, definitely just want.
Even like after the passing of Aries, bro, like don't get me wrong, like I didn't know Aries long enough to say like,
bro, it don't matter.
That was my sister.
You had a
bro,
class,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, shit, bro. Like
because that everyday conversation, just like, that little thing,
just
bro,
like,
still means
because I mean,
way more.
I think even Aries, like I'm not even saying this shit just because like her passing, but like, because I still respected Aries after everything.
Bro, she was honestly
a quiet, nice
bro.
Like
she was honestly nothing she did. Like, she never sent out negative vibes towards anybody.
She wasn't that rude bitch who thought she was better than everybody. She,
exactly,
really knew her worth.
She knew she kind of was. And she kind of was.
and I was just like, bro, like, I respected you. Like, I had such respect for you, you know? Like, I put out my condolences and stuff to the family and everything like that, but I never made that situation out as if it was
shouldn't be about you. Yeah.
Exactly, bro. Yeah. Like, and I was just like, why do people have to do that? Like, what was it for, like X. After that passing, bro, I was just like I fucked with his music, bro, but I never made it about like as if like I listened to his music like every moment of my life, bro. I feel that.
Though I understand the initial craze because he did have like a cult following, and I know like if God forbid if Cole or Tori ever passed, bro, I'd be on that same like fuck shit, like what the fuck, but like it just became like a little mainstream thing to care about. Like you shouldn't. If you care, you should care regardless. Yeah. If you don't, then don't.
I feel like that's something that people need to realize more. Bro, any fucking day, any given time, you can lose someone you never thought. None of us thought Aries was going to be the one to go.
Bro, even your homie. I know that, like, I heard the story about that. Like, that was literally...
I didn't believe it, bro. I did not believe it for over a month.
But that's the issue. People, like... Your closest homies, you need to cherish those moments. Like, even this right here, we need to cherish this. I don't know if one of us are going to pass. Like, I'm not wishing that upon anyone, but, like, it's just, like, the point.
Yeah, like he was there.
Fuck.
He was there on the scene and everything.
I know, I wouldn't be able to do that. I couldn't even. I wanted to go to Aries' gravestone. I still can't, bro.
Hell no, bro. I can't do it.
I couldn't even walk in his house. Like I had to walk in his house to just talk to his family, but it like I couldn't stop crying. Like it was hard.
Yeah, no,
I can't do that, bro.
And like for me, bro, like I didn't even know Daniel like personally like as much as he did. Right. But I mean, we played Xbox and stuff together. And, and I mean, mad respect.
I've literally never spoke to that kid. Every time I saw him, he was smiling.
Yeah,
so
bro.
That shit just hurt.
He was like I feel like he was like the connector between like friends.
Yeah.
Oh,
he would like
be the bridge. Yeah.
He would talk to everybody. Like no matter who you were, bro, in high school or who you were even outside of high school, he would still make a connection with you, no matter what it was, bro. Like even like. Bro, I barely talked to him at school, but we'd have the craziest conversations over Xbox. Like me, Carlos, and Daniel, bro, we would have the craziest conversations. And then, like, once I heard about his passing, bro, I reached out to him, and he didn't reach out to me until maybe a week later. And which I was fully understandable about it, bro. Like, I never messaged him saying, like, hey, bro, you sure you're good? This is not, like, I was, like, sent him a message, and I said, hey, bro, just, like, you know, I'm riding with you.
I think just as if you show your support and show it's genuine, if someone needs to talk to you,
they'll talk to you.
Yeah. You don't gotta press them ever.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's another thing is people don't reach out enough to people that are going through it, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Like we had a kid in our group going through some shit, and instead of reaching out, they just people are memeing. Yeah, it's like, bro, that. Imagine if some shit actually went down, then what happens? Like,
cause I mean, like I said, bro,
jokes
like was
bro, that shit had me like legit pressed. I'm in the meanwhile, I'm sitting there texting them damn near every time I see some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like what was he? Like
I just want to, I want to say real quick that if anyone like is listening to this podcast that constantly posts about Daniel, I'm not personally attacking you.
No,
I just don't prefer, like, it's not my way of...
Well, if they take...
It feels disrespectful
it's a shoe fit. If they feel the shoe fits, that's because they know they're not they're just... You know. If that was their way of grieving, that's their way of grieving. There's no wrong way to grieve. But there's a lot of people that are taking a bad situation and manipulating it, you know?
Yeah.
And, bro, I wasn't even, like, a big person on vibes at all. Like I didn't really believe it until, like, you actually go through it. So, like, if you're only given negative vibes, bro... That's all you're gonna think. So, like, to me, like, whenever I was hearing about, like, a bunch of negative shit, and this is now, bro, I was like, bro, it just tears me down.
Yeah, that's some shit I learned through my treatments, bro. Optimism is fucking key.
Yes, bro.
I'm 1,000% believer. I don't know if you guys have tried any type of psychedelics, but that shit... That shit will.
Oh my
god!
God.
Even before I tried that shit, I believed in like the optimism, like your words are powerful. But as soon as you trip on that shit, it really makes you just so raw human. But like you can't deny that there's something bigger than us.
Yes.
Yeah. Like after you take that shit, I've never been a spiritual person. I've been a live good person, like good morals, because you don't know what's happening. But I've never had like a set belief, and I still don't. But now I have a set like foundation, like there's definitely something bigger than me.
Yeah. And I mean, that's 100% respectable, bro. I would never, like, cause I'm a Christian, but like I will never go up to anybody and force something onto somebody that like I'm not gonna go up to you and say, bro, you don't believe in that, like what's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? Like
that's what happened in high school. So, like, that's what pissed me off. Where you couldn't have a conversation. Like, I don't mind having a conversation about religion because sometimes, like, you see a side you didn't see before. But teachers are like, if they hear the word fucking religion come out of someone's mouth, whoa, they
like
panic
pipe down. You know what I'm saying?
That
comes down to people though.
There's some people that like. They don't have that type of mindset. Like it's I'm right, you're fucking wrong, and like
they knock it.
You can have that mindset into yourself, but like you don't have to protrude that to everybody else. Like
I know.
Amen.
It's like you're supposed to have a civil conversation, but if someone like is instantly, it just shows how childish they are and how
they get defensive about that shit.
They are to listen.
Yeah, honestly, in my own opinion, I feel like if there is a God or a set of gods or anything like
a higher power,
a higher power, they're gonna understand every single situation that they put you in, which might lead you to have doubt or have like a misconception of it. But if you live morally right and you have good intentions, I feel like you have nothing to worry about.
Yeah, I mean that's 100%, bro, and I believe that 100%, like you just said, dog. I mean, like I said, whatever, like not like whatever, but as in like if you like what you believe in is what you believe in, and like I'm not gonna tell you you're wrong. I'm not gonna tell you you're right. I'm not gonna tell you how it is.
Don't press me
like
that
exactly,
shit,
bro.
Because if you press me, I'm gonna press you right back. I'm like,
exactly.
You want to do this?
Yeah, like, you shit on my thoughts. I don't care if I respect whatever you have to say. I'm still gonna shit on you right back. That's like a defense mechanism.
Yeah, exactly,
point,
bro.
You know?
I mean,
it really is.
That's just how it is, and I think a lot of people get it twisted that thinking like your opinion won't mean nothing until they're proven wrong. Yeah. And me personally, bro, I'm
it's like the human question.
Exactly,
what's next?
Bro. Yeah, exactly. You know, like I mean, everyone's gonna think that way. Is what is next after you go into your gravestone? Yeah. You know, not in your gravestone, but into your grave. You know?
I'm a firm believer in simulation, bro. I truly believe this is a simulation.
I'm gonna be a buck with you. I 1,000% disagree with it.
Bro.
Yeah.
Why?
I personally just believe we're all like
some sort of Matrix Sims.
I think it's just we all have like whatever is the foundation of life. We all have that within us, which is why I think we all have real similar perspectives. I'm not saying yours is wrong.
No, I mean, like honestly though, like, so you believe in simulation, right? I mean, like it's almost kind of like the same way of like God, right? Because like God is like the creator of the simulation.
Yeah. I look at it like, fuck, I don't know how to say it, because like. There's times where I want to believe in God. There really is. Like when I believe that everybody's here for a purpose. Everybody has a purpose on this world.
Yeah, exactly.
But like I'm not a straight fucking Christian. I don't explain it.
It's hard, bro. It's
hard. I don't think you can.
You really
can't
explain.
It's
beyond
it,
our understanding.
Yeah,
you know what I think.
I feel like a simulation is like the wrong word.
I was about to say the same thing. I feel like people describe it as the human experience as a simulation just because like that's like our technology now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, but I'm not saying you're wrong and we don't know. I think genuinely, for at least as far as religions go, I feel like, have you noticed every religion has like core principles and they're pretty much like around the same base.
Yeah.
So I 1,000% in like believe that I don't think any religion is dead set right. I think it's like cultural interpretations. I think it's like cultural interpretation of whatever it is. Like I feel like whatever is here, it's however they understood it. Like Greeks thought it was like an array of fucking gods.
Yeah.
Catholicism, all that, just pointed to one, but it's always the same.
It's always, what's crazy about it is it always comes to one god, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like it all comes down to one thing,
Zeus,
dude.
You know what I mean? And then, like Egyptians, whatever his name is,
everything comes down to one single thing, you know what I'm saying? And like, to me personally, like,
it's love, bro.
Yeah, exactly, bro. And I mean,
it's love.
It's just like I said, bro, like, I will never dog anybody for what they believe in. I will never tell people like what they should believe in, what they think. Like that's
only thing I've never wrapped my head around, and maybe I just got the story wrong, is Satanist. Cause like
that's true. Cause like
that's
how
like,
can you believe in like how can you like trust in something that's
like
supposed to be evil?
That's like outspokenly bad. But that's why I think that there's more to their belief than I know.
Yeah,
because
possibly.
I can't see myself rooting for the devil, you know. So they must have like their own set of beliefs as seeing him as like the
just like how we
situation,
perceive it, you know.
Because I mean, I think the devil is like a real like an extreme representation of like humans, I guess. Like one bad turn and he just kept going fucking down. Because then he started as an angel, no?
He was actually God's second angel.
Yeah.
He
Judas.
Yeah, no,
he was
Judas.
I think it was Judas. Right?
Judas was the one who betrayed Christ.
Oh, okay, so yeah,
it was what was his name?
I'm still on my religion, so.
Oh,
but I mean, like
I know his name.
I low key have it in my mind.
I know.
Yeah.
I should know this too.
Lucifer. No?
Yeah. Wait, it is Lucifer.
Lucifer. Yeah.
And
so he was like the kind of like the messenger, like the not really messenger, but like he would get the love of Christ to people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Hallelujah. Ale is I'm pretty sure another term for the devil.
Yeah.
But it wasn't for him, it was for God. You know what I mean? To celebrate God. But you know, obviously he wanted to be celebrated himself and be like God, so that's why he was
and that's why they call it fallen angel.
So, hell
I'm not saying like I would ever recommend it.
I just think it's stupid because at that point you're acknowledging that your soul is there.
Yeah.
And in heaven is literally described as eternal bliss, like something that no physical feeling on earth will ever touch.
Exactly.
So if you're gonna acknowledge the fact that you have a soul and that there's something next, why would you gamble that?
Just you burn an eternity for it, correct?
At that point,
can you help me understand what burning in eternity is?
Bro,
I don't know if I'm tripping, but like
so you go to hell, right? Okay, so this guy, his name, I forgot his name, but he was a ex-Satanist, right? And he would do like shit for the devil, like he would cast spells like
ex-Satanist, he got the fuck out.
So he would like curse people and like they would like fall in poverty or get sick or like just like crazy shit, and like he had to kill someone, but he backed out of it because they were with God, right?
Yeah.
But he described an experience that when he was laying on his couch, he experienced hell. So his experience, I feel like personally, I think it's like different for everyone. So when he went down,
that's interesting. You say that shit. Keep going.
Yeah. So he was on a train and everybody was faceless, but he heard the cries. So when the train stopped, it was a cavern where you couldn't see. It was so dark you couldn't see the hand in front of your face, and he said that it was just like pain. You feel pain, but it's not physical. It's just pain.
It's kind of like you have like a heartbreak.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's the word.
He said that he was walking around trying to find a way out of this place, and there was just corridors of just nothing, just dead ends and nothing.
That sounds fucking spooky.
Yeah, and then he eventually said that the cross came down, actually, right? And then it said, why do you, like, disobey me? Or almost like, why do you not follow me?
Yeah.
And he was just, I don't know, who are you? And stuff like that. And eventually he, like, woke up, and he was like, oh my God, like, what am I doing?
Yeah. And I think what's crazy is that you said that is because after my first experience with psychedelics, I learned what DMT was, and DMT is.
Oh my God.
They say that it's so strong that like and that's the last thing your brain releases before you die. Supposedly, another like not what I believe in, but another thing I've kind of like theorized is I feel like whatever type of life you live, when that DMT hits you, if you take in psychedelics, you know like whatever you're feeling, you feel raw. So if you're feeling guilty about something, because
it doesn't reveal your true emotions.
Well,
that's
what I mean. That's what I mean by making you a raw human. You have feelings, you can't push them away anymore. Yeah. But I feel because DMT has also said people would have taken that shit and it goes for 15 minutes. And it feels like they're there for hours type shit. So it obviously can bend time. So I feel like that's what if it's true, the illusion of heaven or hell. And I feel like the way you live is what you're going to see. You know what I mean? If you have so many unresolved demons with you when you die, I feel like it's just tormentous. And that's what, it's just infinite hell for you.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's when you say it's personal, because it's your hell.
Exactly.
Or your heaven, you know?
Exactly.
Because
Because how I want to picture heaven, I don't know how it's going to look, but I want it to be now, but just without all the crazy shit.
Because I mean, that's how it's perceived. Is heaven's supposed to be to Christianity, it's supposed to be a place where there is no pain, no suffering, no nothing.
You probably got some fire ass Christian rappers in heaven.
There's some fire Christian rappers now, so imagine heaven,
bro. And so I mean,
it's a Tupac.
It's crazy, bro. It's just crazy to think about it that way. And I mean, to me personally, I do believe in the whole you get it, what is that called? How same thing with energy, whatever energy you give in is the energy you get out.
Yeah.
And so I think to me it's whatever deeds you did on earth and this and that is what's gonna be perceived up in heaven for you.
Okay, I see that.
So I mean, that's kind of how I see it. I just see it that way, and I mean. Personally, I think it's just weird, even thinking about it, because there's some nights where you'll, lay awake and you're just damn, bro, what is it going to be like when I take my last breath here and the next minute, where am I at?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's just
blackness,
crazy, bro. Yeah, exactly, bro. And I was thinking about
but that doesn't really scare me, though, because if it becomes nothing, you never knew you were there, I guess.
That's true.
Yeah, that's
scary.
That is true.
It sounds scary, but I feel once you get there, it's just...
It's whatever.
It is what it is.
Yeah. That is so
true.
Well,
another, I read this shit on Twitter, a theory, is when you die, you just keep reliving your life.
Reincarnation?
No, not even reincarnation, but you just keep reliving your life. You could say, just for example, for the sake of the thing, imagine I died, this is 100, 200 years ago, you guys are just my memory type shit.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
That's a real theory.
I've thought about it that way.
Yeah, that sounds pretty mind-blowing.
You know what? I actually thought about that once.
That's dimensions,
Yeah. And I think that's crazy because it's I think because I'm a firm believer in the whole when you're about to die, you relive your whole life in your head.
That could be the DMT too.
Exactly, bro. And
we're not recommending any of these drugs, by the way.
I 1,000% recommend psychedelics. I would not recommend any drug to you, to each their own, but for one time in your life, open your fucking third eye.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
No, on some real
that's some
shit,
rogue shit, bro.
Real shit. I recommend doing acid
just once, bro. It is honestly either acid, shrooms is healthier for you, and it's decriminalized.
Shrooms is healthier.
Mm-hmm. I've heard that if you trip acid, I've heard that stays in your brain for the rest of your life. That's what I've heard.
I heard it gets lodged in your spine, in between the nerves in your spine.
Really?
Acid. You have to take a lot for it so you crack your back and you start seeing shit,
Oh my god.
That's why I'm chilling out on that, is because I just learned that that's a real thing. But those are people that repetitively take that. One cool thing about that drug though is
you can't get addicted, right?
Well, you can, but
because you get
it's hard.
Tolerance, right?
It's hard.
It just depends, because it depends on how your trip goes. Honestly, if you have a really good trip, then you're more likely to be let me do this again. If you have a bad trip, you're gonna be fuck no.
That's how it was when I smoked weed, bro. I had a bad trip and I said, I ain't ever smoking that shit again. You got me fucked up.
I think it's real self-maintenance. It's easy to manage. Weed, for me, the first time I ever got addicted to weed, it was literally the day before. I felt just fine without it. Yep. Yeah. And then I smoked that night, and it was after a few nights of repetitive smoking, just because it was social. And then I woke up the next day let's hit up someone that has weed,
Yeah.
And so that's how that happened with the LSD and shrooms.
It's just when the time comes.
Because your mind, what it does is it really it increases your brain speed.
Yeah.
And you just mind is really racing. So afterwards, you're just real fatigued and tired. You feel like you don't want to do it again. You don't feel like you should.
When I smoked for the first time, bro, what was it? It was junior year, and I smoked with Emilio, Austin. You guys remember Logan?
Yeah, bro. I still see him sometimes.
Yeah,
Austin
size. It was his birthday actually, and to me, bro, back then I was like, I only smoke on occasion. So like,
socially,
like if it's someone's birthday, bro, and y'all want to smoke, I'll smoke with you.
Yeah.
But like if y'all want to just smoke because y'all feeling to smoke, I'm good. I think I'll just kind of sit out, you know.
I feel that.
And like to me, bro, I was sitting there and I smoked, and bro, I was so used to vaping. So like when I hit a blunt, dude, I was like, this shit ain't nothing, bro. And so I was hitting the hell out of it, bro. Emilio was like, bro, you went through like half that blunt, dude. And I was like, bro, I don't feel anything right now. Like is it like when am I supposed to start tripping? And how I see when you get high, bro, is I see it as stages. Like the first stage for me was I was in denial. I was like,
I'm not high.
I was like,
that's
how it always is. And we were going over the hill because we smoked under the bridge right by Prairie View, and we were going over the bridge, and I was like thinking to myself, I was like, bro, when is this shit gonna kick in? And I found out when it kicked in when Emilio was like, all right, put in your eye drops. I was like, all right, bro. I swear to God, bro, I thought I was hitting my eye.
Oh my God.
This motherfucker said,
I've done that shit, bro.
This motherfucker said, he says, bro, you're not even hitting your eye, you're hitting your cheek, dude. And I was like, you're lying. I was like, I swear to God, bro, I'm blinking this shit in. And he was like, he's always like, I don't know, bro. And I step out the car, bro, we're getting ready to go back to class. I had to go to chemistry. And I was sitting there, I was like, bro, I'm high as fuck right now. Like, oh, I'm about to get caught, this and that. And we got Santiago's burritos. And so I go into class, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, all right, bro, when am I supposed to get the munchies now? Like, when was that supposed to happen? And I'm like, eating my burrito, I'm like, oh, dude, I'm going to throw up.
Yeah, you can.
And I like threw that shit away, bro. I was like, oh, I feel sick. And then after that, bro,
you're just in anxiety, stressed out.
Yeah, and bro, I was sitting there, I was like, you know what? I'm going to sleep. And so I like put my head down, and I was sitting there, and my teacher, Miss Juliana, my teacher, Miss Juliana, was like, Elijah, I need you to pick your head up and look at the board. And I said,
I can't.
I said, I was like facing the wrong way on the board. And I sat there and I was like, all right.
You were facing the wrong way.
Yeah, I was like, all right, miss, just give me a minute. And she said, all right. I put my head back down, and she's like, Elijah, wake up. And I like turned around and I looked at the board for 2 seconds, bro. I said, nope. And I put my head back down, and I slept for 3 periods straight, dude. Every period I went to, bro, dropped my bag, out. And woke up, and whenever I heard the bell, went to the next house, out. And then as soon as I went home, bro, I was like, am I still high?
One time Josh smoked, and he skipped the rest of the day and just slept in his car.
Oh my God.
My funniest story is probably my first time smoking. It was me and Austin shares this story with me. So we all met, like the entire group. Mm-hmm. There's like probably like 10 of us there smoking off of 2 blunts. And me and him were the only people that didn't feel any different than normal. Like,
was it Austin?
Yeah, we didn't.
Was Austin your first time or your first time? With Austin.
Austin was my first time too.
Yeah, Austin. This was Austin's first time. This is like pretty much our entire group's first time touching.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And so me and him were like the only person that didn't feel different. It's like 12 o'clock at night, so we all drive to. They're all high, so we drive to fucking 7-Eleven just to get them some snacks.
Yeah.
And then out of all people, I see Stephen Perry. And I've been friends with Steven like my entire life, so I'm like, "What's up, Steven?" You know. And then I go to him. I ask him what he's doing. He said, just chilling. What are you guys doing? And I told him like, "Oh, we just all smoked. Me and Austin are the ones that don't feel it. Everyone else is in there blowing their money on some snacks right now." Mm-hmm. And he says, "Oh, y'all want to smoke?" And I said, "Oh, you got weed?" He says, "Weed? I don't carry weed." I said, well, what do you carry? I'm thinking this dude's on crack or something. He says, I got dabs. And I've heard of them, but I've never seen them, done them any. So I'm like, oh, okay. Austin's in the front. I'm in the back. He heats it up for Austin first. Austin goes like this. Doesn't inhale or anything. Steven goes, bro, don't waste my fucking dabs. Gets like real mad. So I'm like, oh, I'm not going to waste his dabs. So it's my turn. He heats it up. I go. And try to hold that shit in. Yeah. And I felt fine until I didn't. And then afterwards, bro, I was coughing. I was coughing probably for like 15 minutes outside.
They literally, because I literally walked outside and I just see him and
bro.
No, I literally just saw you and I just see you just chucking up along. I'm just like,
the first time you try a dab, the first time you ever try a dab, you probably will. It's gonna happen. Don't do a lot. Okay.
No, dabs to weed, bro. It literally takes just like the littlest hit.
Someone told me a comparison to it is, so if beer is like water to you, like shots is what will fuck you up. So like I've heard that like dabs are like shots, okay, and then
my thing. I get real high off of both, but dabs is just you underestimate it. Like you take a hit and you don't think it doesn't feel like a lot until it does. Like one more half a millisecond of you inhaling it, and then it just goes real rough feeling in your lungs.
Wax is like, and so it's like the purified weed. You can literally make wax with a fucking hair strainer. So you get weed.
Really?
Mm-hmm. You literally get weed, put in like literally just like simple paper, grab your hair strainer.
Yeah.
Just press that shit so fucking hard and it turns to wax. But like, so weed, if you're just buying it straight up, it's like 30% to 20%, in between that range. Wax goes from like 70% to like 90% THC. So that's why
I don't know, but I've been getting some top shelf shit, 80% flower.
Yeah, that's why I said, oh, damn. Yeah, so, yeah, that's why, like, wax, it's literally, like, all wax is literally the shit that gets you high in weed. Because there's a lot more, like, chemicals in weed than what you think, bro.
Yeah.
So it's a lot, like, less is more type shit, you know?
Okay.
Like, well, not necessarily.
You're going to get way more fucked up.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's the most hardcore drug I've ever done in my life.
Yeah, honestly.
Because no, actually,
my thing
we
is,
did lean up at fucking.
You're crazy.
You remember lean?
That's
when we
liquid
did lean
heroin,
up at
bro.
fucking, what's it called?
Is it really?
That's
Yeah.
what they consider it. Yeah, like, that's what they call it.
What were we doing that night, Zeke? We were
'cause
fucking
it's just
around
like
with Devin.
syrup,
Dude, I don't
Right,
remember,
it's
but I
not
just
good
remember we were like,
for
dude,
you.
Trusty, let's just make some lean.
Bro, we were fucking sitting there. We had Skittles. We had fucking you know Devin Hernandez, right?
Yeah.
And so we're sitting there. What was it? 8th grade.
Yeah.
Sitting there, we're chilling, and Devin's like, hey, bro, I got cough syrup in the fucking in the pantry. You wanna do some lean? And I'm like, I was like,
scary.
to me, bro, never vaped, never did any of that shit. So I'm thinking to myself,
And back then there was no like education on lean. Like,
and so I'm sitting there, we're drinking it, and bro, it hits you like as a motherfucker. I was
How much did you
hallucinating and
drink?
shit. We had everyone had a cup,
Yeah.
and it was
Like a full
you
not
guys
to the
were
brim,
off the wall.
but a little less than the brim, dude. And we were just sitting there.
At first, I wasn't
drinking.
feeling nothing, but I was drinking. I was like, this shit's kind of
yeah,
whack.
what the-
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, this shit was kind of whack. And
And
then
we're
just
sitting
like
there out
about
of
like
nowhere.
3/4 of the cup, bro. And I'm just like,
Whoa,
like,
bro.
what the fuck is
And
this, bro?
So does it give you energy? Is that what lean
No,
does?
bro.
No,
It's
you,
not me,
you
bro.
hallucinate.
My ass was in that
hallucinate
chair
out of
like
it.
this, bro, just posted for the night.
Yeah.
that's why I don't like. This is
Why is that
not
cup
you
floating?
guys, but I don't see like an appeal to drugs like that because it just doesn't look fun. to me.
No, bro.
Hell no, I hate.
Dude,
that was the
that
thing
day.
about
I never
acid,
wanted
bro.
to do it again because I tripped it, bro, and I broke a fucking wooden chair
What the hell?
in the time that it happened.
So
And
trying
I
to
was
attack
like,
me?
I woke up in Devin's bed, bro, and I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like, for real? And Zeke was like, he was like, bro, you good? And I was like, shit,
My
dude. Like,
my
whoa.
mindset on drugs is just if it's natural, I'll try it.
Yeah.
Anything that a dude made in the lab, I'm not touching it. That's how you die.
That's
Dude,
how,
yeah.
bro. That's what I think about fucking meth. I'm like, bro, you cook that shit up on a stove. I'm good.
The
Like,
only
hell no.
hardcore drugs I've ever been on was my painkiller during the treatments.
Yeah.
It was oxys, bro.
Oh,
So
you know who
it's-
used to sell them shits? It was
Who?
fucking Jackson, bro. Off the he would sell that shit for like 40 a piece, and I was
They're-
like,
I got
he asked me,
they're
like,
You ever
real
been laced, bro, with a blunt?
oh,
You can't
What happens with that?
You can get real fucking hooked on painkillers though. Like
Yeah.
I barely took them. I remember when I did take it, it was fresh off of the surgery to get the tumor removed, and I'm driving on the bus to our playoff game. It was like 4 hours away,
yeah.
and so I'm driving like or riding up with them. Just off the shits, laughing at everything. I'm sitting on the bench, off the shits, laughing at everything. Like it just makes you so happy and
Yeah.
shit. But
Yeah. It
like,
just,
it
increases
sounds
your
it
dopamine
sounds
or what?
yeah, it sounds real enticing, but like you just know that's playing with fire, bro. You're just asking to get burnt, you know. So
Yeah.
I really don't.
Nah, bro, being laced, holy oh fuck.
So okay, so when someone like laces what you're weed, like
I've been
what does that do to
molly-water.
you?
Okay, so like, it's basically you. But actually, no. Here's what happened. We were at this pool, just a ton of people. I was with. Do you know who Marche is?
No.
Like, do you know Marche?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I was with
Shout
Marche.
out
Marche's not. Yeah, shout out to him. Marche's not scared to like talk to anyone. And so this guy pulled up to the pool by himself, and he was like, Marche literally walked up, and he was like, "Can I hit that?" And the guy broke off or like ripped the blunt in half.
Yeah.
At the time, I kind of smoked, so like that really shouldn't have fucked me up.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm telling you, Marche was like the biggest smoker at the time. I think I took maybe 2 hits, and it was just like, I literally think I was high as shit for like 14 hours.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if it was with coke, with what it was, but like I literally was like it was a trip.
Coke?
Oh, I know. He already texted me.
Coke?
Yeah, no, yeah. It was. I literally felt like I was tripping, bro. It was more frustrating because like you were just confused. I thought I'm just smoking. I know what being high is like, so it was just a chill feeling. But after being like confused of where the fuck I was at, I was just like, no, this is not right.
Yeah.
No, I cannot do that shit.
Bro,
That's scary.
Like to me, bro. After
Don't
we
people like line it with glass too?
Mm-hmm.
Bro,
Yeah,
I'm
you can
telling
like
you,
being
bro.
laced. It literally it's just like all it is just like someone. I was going to buy weed. Is all it was, but they put other shit in it. That's all being laced is. It's just they put another drug in it.
I don't know, bro. Like to me, bro. After we did lean, I said I ain't fucking with no hardcore drugs, dude. Like I did once we did lean, and people were asking me like, hey, "You want to do acid?" And I'm like,
"Oh my god."
No, but I'm on the same. But I was the same person not to. I literally just fucked with weed, but acid. I've done it twice now. First time was with like Dylan and all them. Second time was with like Xavier and them.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know how to explain it. For one, you definitely find out who you really fuck with. Like when I was tripping, I fucked with Xavier and I fucked with my Jaden, a beta. I fucked with you guys so heavily off acid. You definitely like feel a person's like vibe,
not just
attention as well.
Any psychedelic, but yeah.
Yeah.
But like especially like knowing if someone was paying attention to you, bro. When we were talking about
the craziest shit,
because you would feel like literally like I'm here. I feel you like listening to me, but then as soon as like you stutter, Jesus.
I don't know about you guys, but like I only know how to describe it as like an intimate feeling. Like whenever I make a song that I really like, I get this real happy build up in my chest.
Yeah.
Same build up you get when you're talking to the girl you like that raw feeling. So you get that.
That feeling of being in love is just too clean.
Bro, when you're on this shit and you're talking to someone, you can physically feel that when you're just being real and like real honest with somebody.
Yeah.
And you can like it starts
you
to
feel like coming back to this person, bro.
Your skin starts to like not necessarily tingle, but it feels like someone's just pressing you. Like at least for me, it feels like someone's just pressing you like barely lightly. And filled with this. Let me show you the song I made on LSD, bro.
Yeah.
Another thing is, bro, if you're on LSD,
while you're on LSD.
If you're on LSD, bro, you cannot talk.
What's
talking when you're on LSD, bro? Oh my god!
I think
you did good.
I think I can talk my fucking mind off on that shit.
No,
really?
I literally couldn't build a sentence. Like I literally couldn't speak. I couldn't say like if I had an idea in my mind, I couldn't say. I didn't know how.
I couldn't talk on weed, dude. Like whenever I smoked, dude, I was quiet like a motherfucker in the back, and I said, people were asking me, "You good?" And I said, "Yo, bro, we're vibing."
I could talk about anything for as long as you want. So.
Yeah, bro. And
for the first time for me, it was kind of like I don't know. I didn't really feel anything. I don't know what it was. I think it was a joint, but I just took like 3 hits, but they were pretty big hits.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And when I got done, we just went inside. We were chilling. I was with my sister and Daniel, and Daniel was gone. Like he was on the ground, just like playing around, just making weird noises. We were telling him to like impersonate people. And it was pretty funny, but I don't know. I still remember the whole situation. Like I didn't feel anything from it, so I just never.
I feel like a lot of people either get real fucking high or not at all.
Bro, I don't know, bro. Like I said, I printed that into my mindset that it's stages for me, like just stages, bro. I have denial.
I think you're putting in too much thought, bro. You just gotta enjoy the weed, bro.
I tell you, bro. I was thinking too much, bro. I had to go back to class after that, bro. I couldn't think, but. Am I gonna get caught at school, bro?
Let me tell you about something,
bro.
Oh no,
it's
on my phone.
Oh, I got you.
You good?
Oh shit, yeah. So this shit, so they all left, right? And I took a tab and a half. I was the
another thing. Don't ever trip by yourself, bro. Oh, you will fuck yourself.
I've done it once before on just one tab, and it was real fucking rewarding. But I would just recommend being on the phone or talking to somebody.
At least texting, bro.
That's like still connected to the earth, because then no bad shit can happen. Like they bring you back down.
Yeah,
Is it true that you shouldn't look in a mirror when you're on LSD?
Oh, bro, you'll be fucking sitting there just doing this shit. You're just like
I will cry, bro, when I look in my mirror.
Because I heard it's like really scary.
Well, because
you point out, you can see like if you have a line here that you didn't see before. If you're on acid, you're gonna see.
You see Zeke's pupils, bro. I don't know why your pupils look like that, but that's how your pupils look. And
oh my god, I didn't even realize that. Your pupils are huge.
Right now, yeah.
That's funny. I'm so sober.
I believe it too.
Said I'm on about 8 different drugs.
But no, like,
we should
I think is it like really magnifies everything you see, but your peripheral is real fucking bad. So it's like whatever you're looking at, but like I could see like every hair follicle coming out of my chin.
Oh my
god. It's a real spooky. You see how human you are, and then not only that, you get stuck looking at that like, whoa, it's crazy, and then I just start. For me, it just turns into me thinking about my demons. I don't like looking in the mirror.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do though. It was a real. When I tripped by myself, I went and did that, and I just squashed some shit that I didn't know was weight on my chest.
The fucking chamber, bro. Being in the chamber for longer than like 20 seconds, I literally thought I was losing my mind.
I have a bathroom that's like smaller than your closet.
Okay. Well,
and
that's pretty small.
Well, like not deep. It's just it's just a box and a toilet, and then like the shower. But the curtains, when the curtains are like pulled, it feels so small. And then these textures, when you're tripping, it'll look like it's starting to move. And sometimes it's cool, but if you stay in there, like he said, bro, we call it the chamber for a reason. Just avoid small, confined areas like when you get off that shit.
For me personally, I freaked out, bro. I was just like, get me out of here now.
Oh, yeah, bro. I can hella see that.
When that scary music came on.
Oh, bro. And I was
I was in the bathroom
I didn't even realize
myself,
I didn't even realize I heard it, bro. And I just started. It was the Beatles, like the backing of the Beatles song. And it went
Picture that, but everyone is literally tripping in this room.
Pitch black.
Yes, pitch black.
I was standing up. They said that they just saw my silhouette. I was already standing. And I heard it, and I started moving with it.
Bro. I was just staring at the fucking.
You were
no way, bro.
The song go on.
So it's sick.
I couldn't even see myself. I don't know. I was
This
standing
is
there.
nice.
Couldn't see myself. I heard. Look to my right. Everybody's just standing still. I was just. I'm dead.
I'm dead.
Hell
I
no,
panicked.
bro.
I was just like, I don't know what to do.
No, so this shit.
Play your track.
This shit, they all left. I'm like fucking in my own mind, like like thinking about. It just takes one thing to offset your trip, and it'll really fuck it up. And our friend said some fuck shit while we were on it, so it really fucked us up.
Mm-hmm.
And but then I was like, you know what, bro? Oh, I turned on the song I wrote about my dad.
Yeah,
it's on my new tape.
Yeah.
And I just sat there and cried like real fucking hard.
Yeah.
And then after that, bro, I just felt real like that same happy feeling in my chest.
Question before you play it. I need to know. Is this going to be a track in the future?
Oh, yes.
It's not a track?
It's going to be.
Well, I mean, like, this is a raw edit. It's just like I recorded it and I edited it while tripping, so it's not good at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just so I could hear it type shit.
Cool.
But yeah, no, it's definitely like, I don't know. I
fuck with the beat, though.
I already fuck with it.
Yeah, I fuck with the beat.
There's things to improve on. I was also rolling deep as fuck.
Yeah.
Do you have any? So you already recorded on it?
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Cool.
I just want to make that into this video.
Fuck all of this weather shit continues to get better just for me.
That's the rough part.
But what's crazy is like on acid, music. For one thing, if you're a huge music person, I fuck with music. I know you obviously clearly fuck with music. You literally feel music, bro. Like the beat, you feel your like.
Bro, I feel music
kinda
when I'm
like
sober.
A$AP Rocky, when he's in the
That's what
bathroom.
I'm telling you.
I
like,
feel music when I'm sober.
That's what I'm saying.
you
A$AP
play
Rocky.
your favorite songs off the shits and you feel.
Bro,
Literally, my head was just doing this shit right here to the LSD when he was in the bathroom, just going on.
Oh yeah,
bro.
if you've never heard that song or watched the video, you'd wait until you try that shit. That's what I
Yeah.
did, and it was the coolest shit in my life.
Yep.
It's kind of like how people would they would listen to music, especially like blind people, and they'd paint, and then
Yeah.
they'd paint like beautiful like pictures of what they like saw from
yeah.
just music.
And it's like, dude, like, that's why I'm real hesitant towards drugs, because every time I did a drug, bro, bad trips. So like to me, bro, I'm like, bro, if I trip LSD, bro, I already know I'm gonna have a bad trip.
Trip with me, bro. It's a good time. I like to think real philosophically and why life is what it is, because it really makes you feel human.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's just what I like to think.
Your realist thoughts.
Your ego is gone.
Yeah.
Like you're not shit, but in a good way.
Yeah.
Oh shit, let me.
Let's make a toast. Fuck all of this.
It really builds nice, I think.
Yeah.
When I first started writing, I was like, does this even make sense? And then I was like, this makes perfect sense.
I like the vibe of like it's like
Bro, I can see myself driving at 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yo, please just do me a favor and just listen to this shit. Word for word.
Just hang on to my vibe while I figure something out and maybe feel immortalized in the pink beneath our scalps. I'm just trying to smile, man, please don't bring me down. Cause what I feel inside my chest, I can't put into my breast, but I feel so good, let me tell it. As if my soul and my heart are holding hands, dancing happily to heaven. Oh, 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 oh. In my ice up in my glass, Phoenix suns to my Nash. You my future in my past. Oh, oh.
Phoenix suns to my Nash.
On the lens, the world departs from making sense, but darling, you are like a glimpse into my portal. Every moment that I spend apart from you, feel like I'm pulling out my heart and saying quiet for a few, but it just stunts.
I can like sit there and play Call of Duty while listening to that.
That's the line, bro.
That's the pilot
Not even about my children, just like
and it's crazy. crazy. Cause even when I make it, I will feel like shit, I made it. If you are not taking places next to me, so baby, what's that mean? Means I can match your fly, or you could come and match my steez. I just need the tweet.
I feel like I'm not gonna lie, when I listen to a lot of music, I really just like picture like music videos.
That's what I mean.
Like really like what you could do in that video, like during that line of really that word.
That's the goal of music. Yeah, it should put a vision in your head.
I see flowers.
That's really what I
saw. Yellow.
I see flowers.
Yellow and flowers.
Bro, no, honestly, bro, I see life. Like, listen to that song, bro. I see life. Like me growing up, having my money.
So
having my house,
I kind of realized on those drugs, because you can really progress with your thoughts and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
When I was off the shits, I realized like the best songs capture a feeling, like describing words like that you wouldn't think, like I sound stupid to say type shit, but like describing beauty by a smell or shit like that, like that's the type of shit that will bring it alive, because you are, it builds a setting, you know. And then music videos are an entire art to me. Like I feel like you do a song injustice if you drop a good song and then give it some, like you see all the music videos rappers in our state do, it's just them being live, like that shit's cool.
They're
like
just posing for a bunch of
how
cars and money and
that's kind of how it was even for our like when we post our podcast on YouTube. He does city edits on them.
Yeah,
and like, bro, like
it gives it
a good vibe as you're just listening to our podcast, bro. That's because I mean, truth matters, bro. Like it's hard to like vibe with something when you can listen to it, and not hard, but like it's good to vibe with something when you can hear it and watch it. You know
music videos are elite. Good music videos, that's like at least in my opinion, is the best form of art, because it combines like the visual aspect of what you love about seeing good art, and then like just like obviously everyone loves music, what it makes you feel, and when they complement each other too, that shit is just when you're off the shits, bro. I very encourage you to listen to your favorite artist, and you will really know why they're your favorite artist, bro.
Hella, dude.
I mean, I actually plan on doing acid one day, but I just never
do. My thing was during high school, I never even thought I would want to do it. There's a time where it just makes sense to try it, and
you do it, and it ends up being.
I wouldn't be in no rush, no nothing, bro. Just when it happens,
even plan it. Really, bro. Don't even really
exactly.
Plan it.
If someone hits you up, say, hey, bro, let's do this, and it's a person that you really fuck with, like
that's enough. And do it with people you're close to, bro.
That's honestly how I am. Like whenever I drink at parties and stuff, bro. Like if I know I'm around good people and around good vibes,
that's the only time I would drink. Yeah,
bro. Like seriously, bro. If I'm around people I know and people I can like trust and like be able to.
That's
like,
when I let myself off the shit.
Exactly, bro. That's when I can just.
I'm about to say not even necessarily your close friends, but I tripped with this kid Spaz. He's a close friend now, but at the time that we did it for my first time, I just worked at the same place as him. But like when you get, if it's someone that you can get off like the first interaction, that like that's a good energy, like you guys click. Yeah. That's someone that would. Like, I would encourage.
Well, that's why whenever I go partying, bro, I just go party with someone I like heavily fuck with, like Mowgli. Like I'll go to parties with him, bro, and me and him can just drink and vibe. Like as long as I have like the bottle in my hand, bro, and we're just sitting here chilling, bro, I'm clean. Like nobody can put me off my vibe. No one can take me out of it. I'm just chilling, dude. And that's the type of shit I fuck with. Like that. Like that's what I'm saying. If I ever do like LSD or anything like that, dude, I want to do it with the right people, not with people that I don't trust, not people I don't really know, things like that.
I think it's a good time before you ever do it. Just do it with someone that has done it. And,
absolutely.
And they'll just steer it. They'll just steer it. Like let them steer it, but really enjoy it, because that trip is also unique to every single trip is usually different. Like
your first trip is gonna project on how you're gonna trip the rest of the times you do it. You know what I'm saying?
Even that.
Bro. I don't even think so.
No,
bro. I think it's just like. And people say you have to have a good mindset, bro. I 1,000% disagree. I think it's all relative. Like if you're happy during the day that you're doing it,
I agree
even if you have shit, if you were unhappy for a month before, if in that moment you're relatively happy, like just for that day, that's a good time to do it. Like because you really forget the world exists and all these shits. Yeah. And honestly, some advise against it. They call it a bad trip. But when I have like had demons and I still took that shit and they presented themselves, I felt so like squashed. Like I squashed the shit, you know?
Yeah, that's where I flipped. No, mine, bro. My bad. When I got home that same night, bro, literally, fucking, I was on FaceTime with someone, and literally just laying in my bed. First off, the color in my room, if I didn't fuck with the color, like, it brought a bad vibe.
The color of your room?
Yeah, and then so after a while, I was just sitting in my bed. And
do you fuck with this color?
No, absolutely. I'm not gonna lie.
Not.
If I was tripping, if these lights were off, if I saw that red ball, I don't know how I'd be feeling. Red, I don't.
I mean, we have a black.
I love red, bro.
I can't do red when
like,
I'm tripping.
I see red as a warm.
But no, literally
red
20
is
minutes.
Me, bro. Red is love to me.
Mm-hmm.
That's
20 minutes after fucking just sitting in my bed, bro. Literally, like, hated my bed. Like, my bed was a person. Hated that nigga. I was like, no, get the fuck away.
Jesus.
So I went downstairs for 2 hours till I was done tripping. Yeah.
Yeah, environment matters. Like, especially like if you have like negative feelings associated with the area, obviously you wouldn't want to go there.
Yeah.
And so that's probably what he's trying to say, you know, like
yeah, that makes sense.
Like you just don't. It's a lot of like shit that, like how I said, it brings you down to earth. Like a lot of things that you just subconsciously don't think about.
Yeah.
Like really, everything matters, you know. But well, the thing you'll notice on your first trip is you'll have a lot of theories and shit, and like it kind of like not in a scary way, but like it makes you want to become real antisocial just while you're coming down.
Yeah.
But I described it as like it feels like a shoelace, like all like these theories. You know, every tie a shoe wrong and it just comes undone when you try to pull it tight.
Yeah.
That's what eventually happens. But on my last trip, for the first time, it felt like I tied my shoe.
Yeah.
Like when I made that song, I felt like there was a purpose behind the trip. You know.
Yeah.
And that shit was like that. That's where that chest. I'm just thinking about it, but that was like the happiest I've ever felt.
The feeling of like tripping, like a lot of the feelings in your chest. I'm not gonna lie, Another thing, you will never be able to explain the feeling of acid. Like that's why it's
the same way you couldn't explain weed to someone that's never smoked weed. Like it's an entirely different high.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like to me how I see that is it's like when you're in love with somebody, bro. It's like you can't really explain how you feel.
Love
you know what
is
I'm saying?
the strongest drug.
Dude, for real, bro. Like honestly, dude, like I can get high as fuck off of love. Like hell, bro. Like when you're with the person that you can fuck with and you know has your back 24/7, bro. That's the best high I can ever get.
I agree.
Bro,
Time flies, nigga.
Hell yeah, bro. Like
bro, my little girlie that I've been fucking with for a few years, every time. That's the reason I feel like I was hooked is because you just forget the fucking world exists,
bro.
Literally, that's what was another thing. If time flew like that,
people tell you
I get bored really quick.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. So if time flies while I'm hanging out with you, then that means like you're doing something right.
That's the crazy shit too. I would always get bored of girls, but never with this one.
Bro, that's seriously, bro. That's true. Cause I mean, like me, dude. Like I think to it, and I'm just like if I can go a whole day like hanging out with you and being able to like just forget that day not even forget that day happened because you'll remember it, but like just like as if like it was like what fucking 12 o'clock in the afternoon and you're at like 11 at night, bro. Exactly, bro. Like, oh, bro, like shit like that, bro. That's what gets me going. That's a different feeling, you know. Bro. And like that's a feeling that I want to feel like
every day.
Yeah, no matter what it is, bro. And I don't know, bro. Like I said, like to me, love is probably the best drug I could ever take in my life. Like,
but it's also one of the most hurtful.
Oh, bro,
that's
100%, bro. Like,
yeah, I never really like got into like a real relationship. I don't think I never.
I'm
really
not gonna lie, bro. High school is kind of like if you find the one, then you find the one. But I wouldn't sit there trying to find someone in high school. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, bro. My opinion was I was bored as fuck, so might as well. But then you find if you do, like you said, you find someone that you are fucking with just past their looks, bro. Like some girls I was with, I would never even like get the chance to fuck, and I didn't care. Like
literally, bro.
Like I would like. I'd leave their house feeling that same feeling I
I just had sex.
It's like
it's like the vibe they give off, especially on first impressions. Like they you just want to like be around them. You know what I mean? It's like
I said, bro. Like
first impressions are hard
to me, bro. Like
today
they are.
Like I said, bro. If I can leave your house happy, even if like I said, like it's to me, bro. If we're vibing and I seriously can hear you out and be able to have a conversation with you and look you in your eyes and believe every word you tell me, bro, that's the best feeling to me ever. Like for me, like, bro, like when I was like hanging out with my girl, like we could be hanging out in my room, bro, and I would not give a single fuck about what was happening on social media.
Outside that fucking door,
bro. Anything, bro. Yeah, and I'm still like
happy as shit.
For real, bro.
That's
living my life.
That's what I had to put on old girlie that I was with. Mm-hmm. It's like I just felt like our definitions of happiness were way different. For me, as long as I got my family in the family photo, we could be wearing wife beaters in a trailer park, bro. And like it's gonna suck, and I'm not someone that's gonna be content with that. Like I'm gonna still strive for more, but I'm not gonna be miserable because I got the people that matter. That's how I was raised. It's just
that's how you define happiness.
Yeah, bro. Just the people that make you forget about the world, forget about your shit. That's what happiness is to me, bro.
Seriously.
I just got a little puppy. That shit.
You forget everything, huh?
Yes. I love that little fucker.
Dude, I tell you, dude.
Like these guys down here, I love them.
Yeah, bro.
And to me, bro, like that, like when you know, like that's how you know you're just in love.
Do you believe in? I don't know, bro. The second I saw this girl and I had the first interaction, bro. I'm not love at first sight. I'm love at first interaction.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I knew this shit was about to be some trouble. You about to have me simping. I just knew.
Bro, first impression. I just feel like people with how people are today, like, it's hard to find the real person on a first impression, just because like how we interact with people now. Yes, that's hard to do with someone now, bro. Like unless you really find a genuine person who's just like they're
our society is just built around being vulnerable.
Yeah,
like
fucking
you have like either like
I've never been the type to go catch random bodies, to be honest.
Bro, honestly, bro, I seriously don't fuck with like
if you can fuck.
I mean,
bro, I'm not,
seriously, dog,
to each their own, but like sex. When you don't have that link, it's just like
it's meaningless.
It's just like jacking off, bro. Like,
how guilty you feel after being
to me, bro. Like my body count's still 1, because I mean, to me, bro, like I ain't gonna go waste
sex with
body
that,
count on
like with the special person's gonna be 10 times better than sex with 10 girls.
You gotta think.
Like, I don't
you
really
gotta think
about
about like how I said like everyone's like a brand type shit. That's that. I thought about that shit all the time. Well, if everyone has a hoodie, you're not gonna want that fucking hoodie.
Hell no.
If everyone sees that hoodie and likes the look of that hoodie but can't get that hoodie, people want that fucking hoodie even more, you know? So that's kind of how I carry myself. No chick could walk around saying they fuck me, you know, like just me and old girly.
That's like Zeke was saying, bro. Like if you can walk around and just stick your dick in anything that walks, bro.
No, you're weird, bro. No shots to anybody who's like that. But
what fucked me up like recently, bro, is I realized like I can't just fuck to fuck. For a second, I thought some shit was wrong. My dick was not getting hard, but it's just because the bitch is stupid, bro. Like, like there was no depth.
There's no affection or no love.
My dick, I swear to God, my shit played defense, bro. It would not.
They play defense.
but then I'll be on the phone with a girl that I fuck with heavily. I don't even need to see anything, and I just noticed just her voice type shit. I just noticed my shit's hard. She be telling me about her day, and I might not even care. And I'm saying my dick is hard as fuck.
Like to me, bro, that's.
I feel like it kind of goes back to like how. Like our kind of like natural selves, you know what I mean? Like like as us men, you know what I mean? Like we want like a relationship and we want to like we're built to protect that person, like love them and care for them.
That's why I don't get people who cheat, to be honest. Because
we had this conversation last podcast.
I've never had that urge. Like if I really am not looking at my girl like that no more, you just gotta stop being a bitch and let her go, or stop being a fuckhead and. There's definitely been like hard points in certain relationships, and the grass always look greener on the other side type shit. Mm-hmm. But that's just so disrespectful.
Anybody who tells you that a relationship will be 100% positive and 100% easy, they lying straight to your fucking face, dog. Because to me, bro, like if you're not okay with like if you see somebody as special to you, but you can't see yourself going a fight and then like just quitting like right after that, bro, that ain't love.
Yeah, no, I'm a real communicative person. Mm-hmm. Like I said, like just talk, key. Bro.
Yeah.
If you're mad, tell me why I'm mad. I mean, tell me
how you feel, so we can fix that. Cause like me, bro, I don't fuck with the people who say like whenever I see a like relationship and they go like, oh, like we're done, like we're done right after like one fight or done after like one little thing, bro. Like to me, bro, that ain't love.
I feel like you're just blocking your blessing, bro.
Yeah, seriously, bro. Like. If you're able,
you can't let a rough time in the relationship fuck up.
Well, those people are real hypocritical in my opinion. Not intentionally, but you know for a fact if they were to ever make a similar mistake, depending on like to the degree, they're gonna want that sympathy. Cause like for in my shoes, my dad was never in my life, so I don't know how a loving relationship is. The only shit I know about relationships is shit I've learned from dating girls, you know. So no one knows how to love right, especially at our fucking age.
Yeah, dude.
And then especially when you in like include certain factors like shit like that, people are so impatient. It blows my mind.
Yeah, I think it's kind of fucked up how like apps like Tinder and like all those like dating apps. It's kind of
you got me fucked up. You ever think I'm catching a girl on Tinder or that shit? But I don't think I could.
To be honest, it changed like our perspective on relationships.
I don't fuck with Tinder.
Bro, to be honest, like that, bro. I downloaded that shit and started plugging the fuck out of my music. I figured.
Oh, I gotta make that bread somehow.
Swear to God, I don't link nothing. Same for there's you know what Omegle is, right?
Yeah.
There's this app for your phone called Monkey that's basically the same
I had that
app,
yeah.
anything like that, anything that's gonna be based on them being attracted to you, bro. That's the best type of fan. So that was my little guilty advertisement.
I don't believe I really don't believe in the whole you can find somebody like online. You know what I'm saying? Because
how do you tell your mom that?
I mean,
bro?
I had to strip to get this podcast off the ground.
but finding because let's say you find somebody online, right? But you don't ever meet them.
Well,
How can you have that personal connection? You know what I'm saying? Because
really
in person though, it's a different vibe when you're in person.
Because you can protrude whoever you want to be on.
Yeah.
But it's hard to be raw.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. My thing is, I met my girl last online, but just through Instagram. But as soon as we linked, bro, it was just good vibes.
Yeah.
But the shit off of Tinder. But how do you tell your mom? Yeah, so I saw her on Tinder. We both swiped.
You know, what the fuck? Because it's based on attraction, you know what I mean? It's based on, just
this person looks good. Oh, their bio.
I'm not going to lie, though.
Oh, I'm here.
I'm not going to lie, though. I believe... I don't think it's, necessarily shallow. Just because, I know for myself, I can never be with someone that I didn't find beautiful. I don't need...
Well, exactly.
My friends usually never found, my girls, fully unattractive. But if I found them attractive...
I don't give a fuck what anybody says, bro.
Exactly.
If I find you attractive, bro, if I the girl,
that's why
the girl I rock, the girl I rock with, bro, I don't give a fuck what anybody else says about her.
Same.
Because they're beautiful
if if it ain't beautiful to you, bro, and you think that
the love is beautiful.
Yeah, if you think that I wonder what my friends are gonna think of her. You know what I'm saying? Because
that thought ever comes in your mind, but I think you're tripping.
I don't think you can love somebody
really
if you don't find them attractive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I shoot. It fucking backfires every time because the bitches.
But you could be a 7. But if I fuck with you on such a personal level,
cool. Then you're a 10 to me.
Bro.
That's
so. Do you guys believe in the friend zone?
Yeah, bro. I love the friend zone.
I love the friend zone.
I love it, bro. That was that was the coolest shit. I bet you I can get out this shit. You know.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't be saying no friend zone. I don't be.
I'll be honest.
Well, it's because it always starts off in the friend zone.
I'm gonna say I don't be chilling in the friend zone. I make. Whenever I feel, I had this real weird theory when I was shipping for my first time. I feel like the fact that something hits your head, I should tell this person how I feel like that's your reassurance. Anything else is just overthinking. Yeah. But so whenever I get that feeling though, I'm a real vocal person, and I also take. Not everyone's gonna like you. If they reject me, I wish you the best. I hope whatever you do does you good. But I don't know, bro, because once you get out that friend zone, you already know they fuck with you as a person. Mm-hmm. There is no shit.
That friend zone,
what I believe, everyone starts off in the friend. Well, not everyone, but a lot of people start off in the friend zone.
I didn't start off in the friend zone with my girl, and our first relationship was fucking rocky.
Okay.
And because we didn't have that build up.
Yeah, bro. I know a lot of people think friend zone is just like you being turned away, but in reality, bro, that's your building base.
Bro, if you hear a girl say she put you in the friend zone, that means that you can qualify for something else.
Yeah, let alone, bro, if the bitch tells you to stay the fuck away from her, you didn't even make the friend zone, so you might as well just dip, bro, because they don't fuck with you. But if you in that friend zone, bro, you're good, you know, you can actually make it throughout that. It's like playing a game. If you're losing in the first half, bro, are you just gonna quit?
No.
True. Exactly, bro. You're gonna finish.
Bro, I was in the friend zone when I dated Maurice.
Yeah.
I was in the friend zone with that girl for probably 4 months.
Yeah.
But
rock with it.
If that's what I'm feeling, that's what I'm feeling.
Yeah.
So what if you're in the friend zone, but you can tell the other person doesn't feel any attraction for you?
Then that's just.
But at that point, I'm the type of person, bro. If you really don't fuck with me in any kind of way, just let me know.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna sit here and fuck you.
I usually
okay, I understand. I get it.
I usually tell them if I'm in the friend zone for a reason, maybe you're not 100% there. Then
that's true.
Then I'm gonna keep pursuing. But if you're I'm in the friend zone because you have no interest in me, then that's just a humble moment, and I'm still friends with them. I'm not the type to be all lame and weird.
That's what I'm saying.
That shit's whatever. Not everyone. You don't have to like me.
It's so hard sometimes because they never really truly reveal their.
It's because that's just
they don't want to let you.
That's an automatic source of attention should they ever need it. Exactly. That's just selfish.
Yeah.
But
I think, like I said, bro, it's at the end of the day, it's about the vibe. If you know, deep down, bro, because no matter, like we were talking about, the relationships and shit, bro, if you know at the end of the day that, because you'll know, at the end of the day, if you're not feeling damn, bro, if she's not the last person that's crossing your mind right now, bro, that ain't it. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
Because, to me personally, bro, you'll know it's love when it's, dude, I just want to text you right now, but like maybe we can't. You know what I'm saying?
It's like
and
it's being confused, bro. If someone likes you or not, if you ever feel confused, I feel like that's when you should just be like.
But a lot of the times, like, you're not just confused. Like, they make you. You don't just feel shit just to like they do that.
Yeah.
And so like at that point, it's real hard for me because like women are real fucking manipulative.
Honestly,
you can know you're being manipulated, but because you love them so much, you allow it to happen.
Exactly.
And
because you just want something.
You know,
because
it's hard. Because it's hard to tell. Because it's like is this real?
Exactly.
And girls don't know we're fucking like stupid. Like they think we don't care. We don't learn.
They don't think we don't have feelings.
But bitch, I gotta fuck up like 3-4 times before I learn. You know?
Yeah.
Like, it's not that I don't care. It's just I'm
be okay with the fuck ups, bro. But remember to still have faith through it all.
Yeah,
you always try to improve on your relationship.
Like,
learn from your mistakes.
I think you gotta be I think you just have to have humility in relationships. You gotta be able to say like
I'm wrong.
Yeah,
I saw this tweet, bro. Like it says don't break up, fix the problem, start the romance again, go on dates again, work on winning each other over again. This is why there are so many failed relationships. If you love each other and the best friends, and you guys are best friends, then breaking up ain't the answer.
Yeah, when it's toxic, you'll know it's toxic. Is this toxic?
Yeah.
I think it's just a toxic climate because you're building that climate. You're becoming separate.
That's true.
You're building walls, building
part
layers.
of life, bro. Like
you've talked to a motherfucker that you know you're just no good. You know, like
you'll know.
You catch that off the instant. So it's like. People are so quick to label shit as toxic.
The type of girls I will never fuck with in my life is the girls that will tell you fuck up, that's it. Like, to me, bro, I'm like, okay, good. Now I know that you will not ride with me through thick and thin.
Well, I was about to say, you see, my ex was like that when I first met her, but she was real learning, I guess, like real open to take new ideas, and like that's something like I feel like that's just a maturity thing. When you realize that people aren't perfect, just because they fuck up that's not a reflection of how they care about you.
I also feel like that's kind of like something people can build upon, because like if someone like has horrible relationships of like the person like cheating and shit like that, they can obviously build that mindset, you know? So I guess you can like teach them like, hey, like, you know, people are gonna make mistakes. It's just gonna happen no matter what.
And don't get me wrong.
There's a level to mistakes. Like at cheating, there's no mistake.
Cheating.
Well, that's just disrespectful.
But cheating, 100%.
But I think like if you guys are mad at each other and like you guys aren't talking, bro, that doesn't mean it's over. Yeah. It just means that
if you go silent, I feel like that's kind of childish. I'm not.
Don't get me wrong. If you're childish,
fight on them. Like,
however, I did have to learn the hard ways that some people just. I'm not a person that needs space. I'm a person that we could be fucking at each other's throat. But as soon as we have that conversation, I'm gonna relax.
Reinsurance, a fucking key, bro.
No, absolutely.
They can. From my experience, there's a 100% way to ask for space or show that you need space with still giving a reassurance. Like, yo, I just need some time to myself.
Like bro, if you just gotta say,
that's the hardest shit for me though, because I feel like it's male nature to try to fix everything. You know?
Even if you gotta be like, hey babe, like, just give me like an hour. Like, give me an hour just to kind of calm it down a little bit, and then let's talk.
Because the person's gonna let their anger build up so much, so they're just like, no, fuck this, I'm not doing this.
But in
reality, you could have just taken 15
that's how
minutes
it
to
will
calm
feel
down
in
and
the heat
be
of the
like,
moment.
People let shit snowball, and I don't get it. Like, just because I didn't think it was a big deal to bring it up, but I'm not the type to get mad at you bringing shit up.
For real,
let's have a conversation about it.
When people are quiet for longer, they tend to like get more angry.
You build yourself up more.
You start overthinking. Exactly. When you overthink, that's when you jump to assuming, and that's where you're just fucking yourself, bro.
Yeah, because like I said, bro, if you guys it doesn't matter the timing, bro. It's all about whether you have faith through it. You know what I'm saying? So like, if like you guys are fighting for a whole day, but that next day you guys can talk and say, hey, look, that's my bad.
Yesterday was just not how it was supposed to go.
Yeah, for real. And I still love you, and that's how it is. And if that love is still real, then
the person will be right back. Yes, like what happened yesterday, but at the end of the day, I'm still trying to fucking marry you.
Yeah.
No, that's another. I don't date if I can't see my like. I'm not thinking marriage, but that shit's been going. I'm not thinking marriage, but I'm also like, if I can't see that with you, this is a waste of time.
Yeah.
Well, first things first. I do want to say thank you guys for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Like honestly, you guys like enlightened me. Like it was just like so.
I gotta say, this is probably the best podcast we've had.
This is the vibe, bro.
Yeah, this is great.
Like this.
Yeah, no,
this was 2 hours. 2 hours
for sure, bro. Yeah, we'd love to have you guys back.
Anytime you're available, bro, and I'm available, I'll slide through.
Like I said,
I actually just got a job in Brighton, so I'm
okay. Cool.
I have an excuse to be down here.
Cool. Like I said, plug your socials.
Yeah, go ahead and plug
let
your-
people know how to take you
ZAY quarter, no space. I'm out everything like that. I make music. It's alright.
Yeah, go. Nah, it's
It ain't
not.
alright,
It's,
bro.
it's good.
He's
Go
banging,
check
he's
out.
banging.
Go check out the.
I have a tape dropping. I have a tape dropping.
Stay tuned.
January 20th. It's a vibe, and then I have some more music. It's consistent. It's a year.
Keep in mind, bro. Quarter is on every platform, so y'all have
Every
no excuse.
No excuse. Go.
No excuse.
Bitch,
Go
I'm even
find
on
him.
Go
Tidal.
follow.
I'm on Google Play.
Google Play.
Google Play.
Zeke, go ahead and plug it.
Go follow the Instagram,
Okay.
Zeeks.ig, and definitely go follow the TikTok.
Bro,
Zeeks.ig.
he's popping off right now. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like,
TikTok,
TikTok.
yeah. Your boy is trying to do something on there.
but like
That's last little topic.
yeah, go ahead.
Based off what he says, a little closing message for whoever's listening. Pursue your creative. There's no
Honestly.
the
no right and
the
wrong
only
in life,
the
bro.
only difference between people that get famous off of stupid shit or rich off of stupid shit stupid to you is because they had a vision and they pursued it.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, even if you're not creative and you're more into like numbers and stuff, go pursue that. You know what I mean? That's
Well, like
part of your journey.
however you express yourself. Like,
Exactly.
Just find a way to express
I don't think there's a
yourself
right or
that way,
wrong.
bro.
I'd say a podcast is creative, bro.
Thank you,
Anything
bro.
anything that you feel you express yourself, pursue it 1,000%, and don't let people make you feel stupid just because it's not taking off.
And your pride, ego, don't let that shit. If it sounds
Yeah, for
lame,
sure.
just go for it. Fuck it. Fuck what someone says about
It's
it.
not lame to you, and
Yeah,
that's all that matters. There's
I
people that
think
are gonna
yeah.
resonate with that.
I think my last idea on it is probably just whatever you're going through, bro. You just got to keep going. Like there is no. You can't just stop and sit there and think about it. Like no matter if you're going through a breakup or going through like some hardships in your life. Like if like for quarter, if it's music or if it's for other people, like just remember that if you have that faith, strive through it. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's kind of it. And like I said, thank you guys for coming to the podcast.
Thank you.
Young Kings, we're
Yeah.
happy to have y'all.
This was the Young
And,
Kings podcast. I want to remind you all that we're on Spotify now. It's crazy.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes, sir.
we're on YouTube. We're
Yeah,
gonna
bro.
still be posting on YouTube. Just follow the Spotify
Yeah,
if you
it's a
want.
vibe, bro.
If you want to listen.
But thank you guys. Have a good night.
Yes, sir.
Good night.
And that does it, y'all.
Well, damn.
Fuck. Let me